the chance for Buildup. For Manchester City, after 4 minutes of stoppage time, and we await extra time. City have come back from the dead. Warlock has made a quick run here down the channel. It's one stick on the counter, and from despair to delight, the City fans celebrate. Would you believe it? Champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete! History makers! For the first time ever, an English club have won 4 titles in a row!
Hello everybody, welcome back to Typical City on here. What a game this is. What a game of football we've got ahead of us here right now. I mean, I am absolutely dreading it. I'm loving it. I can't wait. I want to go to bed. I don't know what I'm feeling. It's incredible what I'm feeling, to be honest, because the starting 11 for Manchester City, oh, you got enough defenders. Defend much. Do you know what I mean? Defend much. If you got throw a few centre backs in there, yeah, fuck it, 5 of them. 5 of them. Why not? I mean, I'm so glad to see certain players playing. So worried about other players playing. But ultimately, it's Real Madrid, isn't it? It's that front four for Real Madrid with Bellingham, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vinny Jr. as well. And how are we going to stop them? It is obviously the answer with 5 centre-backs. That's Pep's answer. That's what it seems to be a bit of a divide between. There's not much of a midfield, really, to be honest. It seems to have like an attack and a defence. Not much going on in between to link the lines, and you're looking at Bernardo Silva and John Stones in particular to do that. But guys, before we carry on talking, make sure you're hitting that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new to the channel if you're interested in becoming a member. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Let me just sort my water out because I don't want that spilling everywhere. But how's everyone doing? Hope you're all good. Hope you're all ready for the game. Get your predictions in, guys. Let us know your thoughts. I want to know your predictions. Do you think we're going to do it? Do you think we're going to win tonight? And if you do think we're going to win tonight, do you think we're going to win both legs? Church, mate, good to see you. Yeah, I can't believe you've gone 6-0. The ball's on you, mate, to go prodigious is the word today, to the prodigious sky blue juggernaut. Love it, mate. 6-0 Church has gone for. City to win 4-1, James. And no Kovacic, mate. No Kovacic. So, I don't know why he's not playing Kovacic. I think that's a huge mistake. I was so pleased to see John Stones. It's exactly what I said in my preview. John Stones in the midfield has to be in there because it was almost inevitable that he was going to play Camavinga, Carlo Ancelotti. I had a good feeling he was going to do that. Even though he's just back from injury, Camavinga, he's only played 10 minutes of football in recent weeks, and that was at the weekend against Atletico Madrid, where they drew 1-1. And he came on just for a minimal amount of match practice. He is on a yellow card as well, so he's also going to be, well, he's not nursing the injury, but he's only just back from the injury with minimal match practice. He's also carrying a yellow card, so you wonder how he's going to play the game today, Camavinga. You put John Stones in now, and I think there's a nice little battle going to go on in that midfield between them two. Ceballos as well, it seems to be the Bernardo Silva versus Ceballos battle in midfield is going to be interesting as well. I personally would have much rather have seen Kovacic alongside John Stones, because I don't feel like Bernardo Silva's made for this role to begin with. Neither's John Stones at the heart of the root of John Stones' ability. He's a centre-back. He isn't a midfielder. He can do it, and he can do it very well, John Stones, but he's not an out-and-out midfielder. Whereas Kovacic is, and Bernardo Silva is a midfielder, but not a defensive midfielder. He plays more attacking. He's got a lot of versatility. I mean, we've even seen him play left back, haven't we, Bernardo Silva? But to play him in defensive midfield in this game, alongside a player that is also not a defensive midfielder, seems crazy to me. Seems crazy. LFG, mate, how are you doing? Good to see you. Lucian's too late for you, mate. 4 a.m, mate. I mean, school education, mate. It's got to come first, hasn't it, mate? Thomas, good to see you. Johnny, do not wear the top. Which top? Which top? We're talking about the Oil Club one, no doubt. Mate, that's coming out again, I promise you. It's definitely not jinxed. We won 4 in a row with that jumper pretty much every game, so it's not jinxed. But yeah, I mean, I could wear my underpants on my head and we'd still lose, mate. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. Merlag, mate, how you doing? Man, I'm genuinely so worried to watch this. Yeah, mate. This could really become an uglier game than the Arsenal for City, but I'll go 4-3. And I think we all know what happens in that second leg. Yeah, we get spanked, mate. That's probably what's going to happen. Adriano, mate, how's it going? Tiny Space, I watch video, Lightning Safe. Christine, good to see you. Justin, Mighty Max, SVG, Adams, got a bad feeling about this game. Oh, lots of positive. We can't give up. We can't give up on this team. You know what I mean? We can't. I think there's something could happen tonight. I still believe in this side, and I think we could knock them out. I don't see why it's... So a lot of City fans is just like, done. One City fan told me to cancel the match. Call it off. Just fuck it off. Like, call it a 3-0 win for Real Madrid and move on to the FA Cup. I mean, we've got to think a bit more positively than that, haven't we? And I mean, I get what you're saying, Adam. I actually think I'm a bit worried about the game, to be honest. But there's still a little glimmer of hope for me. There really is. Upal, how you doing, mate? Levi, that random Ipswich fan's back again. Sethella, you were a positive Leicester fan. Now you've turned into quite a troll, really, haven't you? You've started to hate on City a fair bit, haven't you? You've turned on us, whereas Ipswich fan, he loves us, mate. He loves us. But yeah, anyway, I'll speak to you all as much as I possibly can throughout the watch along. But yeah, Grealish, he starts. Let's have a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. So you got Edison in goal, which I think is a good thing because I think Ortega, I love him. I know a lot of people don't like him. I'm a big fan of Ortega. I think his shot stopping ability is better than Edison's, but that's about it. And I feel like that spell when we were struggling, when we were coming under so many shots, I think the reason why I said Ortega should go in between the sticks for Manchester City was for that reason, because we were facing so many shots, you know. Whereas we seem to have quietened down that a little bit, and it's not just the amount of shots as well that we were facing. It was the clarity of the chances, how easy it was for the opposition to be in a one-on-one scenario. And we know what Ortega can do in one-on-one situations. He's an absolute beast when it comes to one-on-ones. You only need to look at the Son situation against Spurs last season. Won us the league that moment, mate. So I absolutely love it. Love it. Love Ortega. But Edison, his distribution, I think we're going to need it today. But he is passing the ball out to Akanji, to Diaz, to Ake, and to Gvardiol. So yeah, I'm interested to see how those back four are going to be on the ball, because that back four, with who was it? It was Stones in the midfield, in defence, wasn't it? So we nearly got that back four that won the treble there, to be honest. With Akanji at right back, Stones and Diaz in the middle, and it was Ake at left back, wasn't it? And I feel like that four was an absolute beast. I wouldn't be surprised today if we see Akanji pushing into midfield with that system from right back. I feel like that's what we could see. But that means they're leaving a back three of Ruben Diaz, Ake and Gvardiol, which makes Ruben Diaz the right side of a back three, so maybe we don't see that. I don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to connect the back line to the front line for Manchester City. I'm a little bit concerned about what we're going to do, because in front of that back four is Stones and Bernardo Silva. And we've got Kevin De Bruyne, Grealish, Haaland and Savinho, Grealish, I'm pleased and I'm concerned for Grealish, because I thought he was brilliant at the weekend, but who did we play at the weekend? Bloody Leyton Orient, mate. So it's hard to get too excited about his performance against Leyton Orient, but he was hands down the best player on the pitch, quite comfortably the best player on the pitch, Grealish. And Pep has openly said that something that he's seen in training, he's been working his socks off, Jack Grealish, and I love the fact that Jack Grealish has got a bit of a connotation of like lackadaisical, like I don't really care. I'm all about the booze. I'm a party guy. I'm not a footballer. I don't really concentrate. I don't work hard. I think that's a very incorrect description of Jack Grealish, because I get the impression behind the scenes he works very, very hard. And Pep clearly sees that as well. And he's seen it in training and he's playing him today. But work rate's one thing. Against Leyton Orient, it's fine, mate. And you don't even need that much quality when you've got the ability of Jack Grealish. But we need 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 potentially Jack Grealish today. We can't have a 7 out of 10 Jack Grealish, because we ain't winning the game with Jack Grealish dropping levels. He's got to be at the top of his game today. Absolutely. They all do. It's not the only one. I'm not singling him out. I'm just saying the form from Jack Grealish has been so far from consistent this season. It's hard to get excited about him being in the starting 11 and being trusting to against a Real Madrid side in particular. QWERTY, mate, thanks very much for the super chat. Today, I ain't going to leave this stream. I appreciate that, mate. Did you storm off in the Leyton Orient game, mate? Roy, mate, thank you very much for you gifting a membership nice and early into the stream, mate. Really appreciate it. That's not the first time. You've been doing a lot of them lately, mate. I appreciate that, Roy. Doesn't go unnoticed. And Stop Online Hate grabs it. So big up to Stop Online Hate as well. And I agree with your statement as well. Getting a nice little thank you off him as well there. Hey, Douglas, how you doing, mate? Edison has moments. Remember the Champions League final? Absolutely, mate. He does. He absolutely does have his moments. I mean, that was huge, wasn't it? That save in that Inter Milan final. Anything like that today. The other in the opposite goal today, though, we've got Thibaut Courtois to get past. You know he's gonna. I mean, even though that back four for Real Madrid, and we'll talk about that now, it is makeshift, to put it lightly. It's crap, mate. I'm concerned for Real Madrid. I'm pleased for Manchester City. I really am. To see the back four to being what it is right now. With let's go through it. So obviously, like I said, you got Courtois in net. Valverde at right back, like I said in the preview, which was the only reason I went with Valverde is because I saw it happen against Leganés, if that's how you pronounce it, in the Copa del Rey, where they played Valverde and rested Vázquez, but Vázquez played against Atletico Madrid at the weekend and came off in the final 10 minutes with a hamstring injury. So Valverde was the next best bet. Taking Valverde out of that midfield, though, because they would have definitely played Vázquez today, and it would have been Valverde and Camavinga in the middle rather than Ceballos and Camavinga. But you've got him at right back. He's experienced, but how's he going to be up against Jack Grealish? Is he going to have his positional awareness? Because he's going to see... I wouldn't be surprised to see Grealish tucking in a little bit today as well. If you're not going to see Akanji in midfield, what we are probably therefore going to see is Gvardiol coming forward down that left side. And he's got Ake behind him, which is quite a reasonable cover. You know, I think he's a reasonably consistent defender, but he's coming in straight into the deep end, Nathan Ake, because he's only just back from injury as well. So he's got his work cut out from today, going up against Rodrigo. On the other side of the pitch, Akanji and Ruben Diaz is the right side of our defence to look after what probably Mbappe would drift over. He tends to drift over to Vinny's side a little bit, doesn't he? Because he likes cutting in onto his right foot, does Mbappe. Same with Vinicius Jr. So those two tend to drift over to that side of the pitch, where Ruben Diaz, who I love to bits, but he's got no pace. You know, he's as quick as a tractor, mate. He hasn't got speed. He's as big as one. He's as big as a tractor as well, but he's as quick as one. So we're going to have problems there. Akanji's not quick. I'm a little bit surprised not to see Nunes just for the speed, to be honest, because we saw what Kyle Walker, the pace that he had against Vinicius Jr. Nunes isn't up there with speed, but I mean, just one battle like that. You win one moment like that in 90 minutes against Vinicius Jr. It could be the difference between a goal and not being a goal. You know, whereas we just do not have that as an option today in our defence. We don't have any speed whatsoever at that back four, and we're going up against the three most lethal, lightning fast forwards there are in European football. I mean, Rodrigo's not the quickest, but he's not slow. He's pretty quick compared to Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe. Not as quick as those two, but still, that back four, mate, Jesus. Solid as rocks, but yeah, pace, that's what's lacking. Alex, how you doing? Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Going to go with a 2-2 game. I think Madrid are going to play defensive again, and we will struggle to break it. I think you might be right, Alex, actually. I think the defensive setup is, well, it's hard to say because they're inviting pressure on a makeshift defence. If they do that, I think they will do that, and they'll be kind of looking at Thibaut Courtois and saying, come on, mate, bail us out. Any shots that are not quite in the corner, perfectly nestling into that corner, Thibaut Courtois is going to save them. So we have to be perfect in our finishing today, and that's something we've just not been lately. Very poor in our finishing. Against Leyton Orient, we missed so many chances. Haaland wasn't on the pitch that day, though. So Haaland can't have an off day, you know. No Foden as well. You've got Kevin De Bruyne behind Erling Haaland today. So we need Kevin De Bruyne to be firing on all cylinders. We need Erling Haaland to... No sitters, please. Missed. You know, I don't want him missing any sitters today. He's got to be bagging them. He's got to be bagging them today. And Savinho, who is notoriously poor at finishing. He's been playing really well lately, Savinho, but put him in front of goal this season and he's missed far too many easy chances for me. It's definitely an area of his game that needs working on. And it's one of the few, to be honest, areas, because I actually think there's areas to Savinho's game that are incredibly impressive. Speed, definitely one of them. He's going up against Mendy today, which is more athletic compared to Fran Garcia. So he's got his work cut out for him today, Mendy, with Savinho to handle his dribbling ability. But once he gets into those positions, Savinho, he's got to finish it. He's got to finish it. And Tchouaméni and Raul Asensio are the back two centre-backs for Real Madrid tonight, which Haaland should be feeling confident going up against them. He should be. He should be getting excited about it. I'd be standing on Asensio all game. Wasn't there something dodgy about Asensio going on in the media? I swear I saw something dodgy going on with Asensio. Not good is what I saw. But anyway, it's a subject for another day. If you Google it, Asensio and being under investigation or something like that. I don't know. Hey, Clara, how you doing? Hello all. Hope everyone is well. Surprised Foden didn't start, but heard he had a bad game versus Arsenal. Couldn't catch the game. Yeah, he did have a bad game, and yeah. Well, that's one way to put it, Mullet. I think that's what I heard as well. You don't mince your words, you Mullet, do you? I do like that, man. How is he? He's so young, man. Like, do you know what I mean? He could be just as much as a victim. He's that young. Anyway, fuck you know. Yellow cards are going to be interesting tonight, aren't they? Yellow cards. We got to bag some Real Madrid players. We got to be winding them up. I'm going to be poking Camavinga all game if I'm Johnny Stones or Bernardo Silva. I'm going to be like, hey, mate, hey, wind him up, pull his hair, stand on his toes, pinch his ass, do something to make him turn round and go, oh, headbutt you, or fucking push you, get in your face and get annoyed. And then bang, referee goes, bosh, yellow card. Apparently, Real Madrid have never lost with this referee tonight. It's hard to say whether there's much truth into that because Real Madrid don't often lose anyway. Full stop. I don't think it really matters who the referee is when it comes to Real Madrid losing. But apparently this referee has got a good record for Real Madrid. So keep your eye on this referee tonight. We've got something coming up as well on the at the ground at the Etihad tonight because there's going to be some sort of light show and then there's going to be a massive banner dropped down to wind up the Real Madrid fans, which there aren't that many. That's a small pocket of Real Madrid fans there. I'm surprised how few they've actually... This is Real Madrid. Why have they not even filled out their away end? biggest club in the world and all that. You can't be bothered rocking up to Manchester. Is it too cold for you, lads? I mean, it's expensive to get across here, fair enough, but you're Real Madrid. I would have expected, like, no matter what, like, there'll be tickets would be sold. Even though it's expensive to get over it, but still. They always sell out, don't they? But, yeah, there's going to be a big banner dropped down today about crying and Rodri winning, kissing his Ballon d'Or. So I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. Yeah, what are you thinking, Blues? What are you thinking in the chat? Are we winning this? Are we winning this? I heard it was Big Steve. I sent someone his way today, and Luke off MCFC, lads, because I keep getting. I've had a couple of calls in the well, more than a couple actually in the last few weeks. One with Sky, a YouTube like line of videos that they do on Sky Premier League called Scenes. You might have seen it. I keep getting asked to go on it, and I keep saying I do watch along, so I'm not at the game. They want people who are at the game. And then I had someone from The Sun today ringing me saying they wanted me at the game for the Newcastle game. So I've started to I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to send that love to Big Steve and Luke from MCFC lads, because they're, I know those guys go to the game. So I thought, well, rather than get no one on, you might as well get two people who are actually good at representing the club. That term, by the way, representing the club, not a fan of it, really. I don't think any City fan who's a content creator wants to be known. And if you do, you need to wind your neck in terms of being arrogant. No, I don't want to represent Manchester City. I want to represent typical City and just being a fan, and provide content. And I mean, I appreciate a lot of you guys have said it. You know what I mean? I appreciate being told that you represent the club well. The thing is, there's going to be someone out there, even City fans, who will see that and go, oh, he doesn't represent my club. You know what I mean? And then it's all of a sudden, it's like I'm the one who said it. Like I'm the one who says I represent City. And there'll be City fans saying, no, he doesn't. He just sits in his basement all day, in his mum's bedroom doing his watchalongs, all that shit. You know what I mean? That's what people will say. And that doesn't bother me, that sort of stuff. But it's like, I don't want to represent the club because I think the club is the club. There's no one fan. We're all in it together. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. I'm a glory hunter, mate. Yeah. I've only been supporting City since before I was born, technically. Before I was born. My dad knew I was going to be a boy, and he knew what my name was going to be, so he registered me as a junior blue before I was even born. So I've been a City fan longer than I've been alive, while I was in my mum's womb, mate. So yeah, glory hunter. And I'm 36 years old. So yeah, I've seen a lot of shit, mate. But season ticket holder from 1991 to 2023. Other than that, yeah, glory hunter. Yeah. So, but yeah, Novus, mate. That it's a massive concern for me, mate. It's a massive concern. Why? Why has he done that, Pep? Why not play him against Leyton Orient? That's what's confusing. That's what's confusing. Because Bernardo Silva, mate, he gets... I love him a lot. I'm absolutely over the moon with Bernardo Silva's Manchester City career. But I just feel he's getting a little bit too much love from Pep Guardiola. And we've all heard, and if you haven't, let me tell you, that Pep Guardiola and Bernardo Silva, he's known as the teacher's pet, isn't he? Bernardo Silva. They're like that in training. They're like best mates. So I think Pep needs to put relationships to one side and start thinking about the team rather than Bernardo Silva, because he's playing far too much football for me, Bernardo Silva, when it's not... I think some people will say he's getting a bit harshly treated this season, but he's not hitting the heights of what we want from Bernardo Silva. And in his defence, he's had to play in so many different positions. But he's had to do that in every season, Bernardo Silva, and he's always been the most versatile player that we've got. But it's just not quite running well for him this season. In midfield, the word running sprang into my head then because he can't do it. He's not got the legs to cope. Gundogan is in the same boat. You put Gundogan and Bernardo Silva, that's terrifying. Terrifying. Even Kovacic and Bernardo Silva, not great. But John Stones, I feel like he's got it. And then Kovacic is a level above Bernardo Silva in terms of athleticism, ability to cover the ground. Kovacic, the way he picks pockets, mate. He picks pockets beautifully. He's such a good ball winner, He wins balls that you don't expect him to win. And Bernardo Silva doesn't do that for me. Doesn't do that for me. Fair play, Douglas, mate. I mean, I'm a fan of him, but I just think he's played too many games lately, and he's. Yeah, I also disagree with you, Mullet, as well. I don't think he's that slow. I think he's quicker than Bernardo Silva. I think there's a misinterpretation of the way he looks because Bernardo Silva's legs are like that, aren't they? He looks like he's moving quick, and John Stones is like that. But Yaya springs to mind. He looked like. He's slow. Look at that. Look at Yaya. He's well slow. And then you saw him running alongside someone else and you're like, hang on a minute. He's just steamrolling past them. And no one could keep up with Yaya, but he didn't look quick. I don't know. I think the midfield needed Kovacic one way or the other today. One way or the other today. Mr. Beast, Amazon show, Beast Games is getting advertised to me right now. On Prime, my little lad watches that. 36, mate. 36. 36. But, oh God. Shit. Yeah, a lot of love for Bernard. That's it, mate. I'm like a puppet show, mate. I am very animated, aren't I? I'm a very animated, I'm very descriptive with my hands. I'm always using my hands. I'm like a conductor, mate. But my prediction was 2-1 City. That was my prediction in my preview. I'm feeling a bit, yeah. Not sure. To be honest, I don't know, man. I don't want to give up hope. I do not want to give up hope today. That's what I don't want to do. I don't think this is the time to just give up. Because I see a lot, like, I am surprised. I heard Noel Gallagher ring up Talk Sport today and said, we've got no chance. Can't see us doing it. And he might be right, but I've never heard Noel Gallagher. He's a pretty defiant Manchester City fan, Noel Gallagher. Whenever I hear him speak, he's normally very supportive and like, no, we're gonna be all right. We'll turn it round. It's not even kicked off yet, Ryan. Ryan's just chundering. Ryan's just throwing up. Fucking sick already. Oh, the players are out. The players are out. They didn't show it on the TV. They showed a little bit of the light show. They didn't show much of the... Unless I missed it because I was talking to you guys. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the banner. Stop crying your heart out. Don't you just love it? I thought they were going to do it on the East Stand. I thought they were going to drop it down there so the Real Madrid fans could see it, but it's actually right next to them, so they won't be able to, like, see it. And there's Rodri taking a photo of himself. Mate, that's a bit narcissistic, isn't it, Rodri? Someone loves himself. Someone loves himself, Rodri. Look, picture of me. Ching. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Real Madrid. Is that a good idea to wind up Real Madrid? Is it a good idea to wind up Vinicius Jr.? You're absolutely right. The players can see it 100%. Jeff, mate, how you doing? My heart says 3-1, but my head says 2-2. I don't expect us to win the Champions League, but I want to see a good performance, some fight from the team. Come on, City. Come on, Jeff. Mate, yeah, absolutely. Oh, mate, I'm going to struggle to read that name. I'm really going to struggle. I'm going to do my best, though. Abhoidoi, Muk Hopadahaya. I feel Jack and Savino is there to pull in fouls. Apologies for butchering your name, mate. I've really struggled with that one, but yeah, I think you're absolutely right. The question is, we've got Kevin De Bruyne to take it. When you've got Marmoush on the pitch, who has not been banging him in that well for City since we've signed him. He's not scored at all, has he? But he is a set-piece specialist, Marmoush. Kevin De Bruyne is definitely going to be stepping onto it, isn't he? If we do win any free kicks. But yeah, big up Roy as well. Thank you very much. Is Oscar on the bench today? No, he isn't on the bench today. We've got a fair few surprise packages on the bench. Well, we've got McAtee, O'Reilly, Ortega, Gonzalez, Marmoush is there, Gundogan, Ortega, Lewis, Foden, Kovacic, Kushinov, Nunes and Doku. So Doku and Marmoush, it's great, and Foden. So the bench has got strength there. I'm a little bit surprised to see Gonzalez on the bench, and I mean, I don't think he's fit, to be honest. Even though he was in training and everyone thought, right, he's back, he's fit. It must have been get him in training, and it's probably nursing a little bit of pain still, because the amount of pain that he showed with his reaction to that moment against Leyton Orient, I would have been surprised to see him start this game. But then we saw him training, and I was like, oh my God, he's fine. He's going to play. Then I thought he could still kick a ball and be in a lot of pain and not be able to play a match, because if you get a whack against it, you can do a bit of rondo, passing the ball around with your teammates in training and not feel it. But then you get a whack in a tackle, it's a different moment all of a sudden. But big up to you, Jeff, again, with the gifted membership. Massively appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you very much. JRX bags it. And you also get appreciation. Love to see it. I love to see the manners in the chat. I love to see. Look at this. Look at the manners. Look at how well mannered you all are. Look at you. Look at you. You're all so well mannered. Apart from this guy. Not you. Sorry. You're being kind to me as well. But Mullet, the opposite of well mannered. Anyway, game's about to get underway, and it's going to be Bernardo Silva to kick us off. And he's done that. He's done exactly that. He's kicked it off. He's kicked the game off. Can you believe it? It's game on. Real Madrid. Here we fucking go. Shitting out. It's looking dodgy at the back already. Edison was a bit... It's all right. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. It's just very, very close and typical Edison. Everyone in the world is panicking except Edison. Ball over the top there. One for Haaland to chase. Real Madrid in their very bright orange. Vinicius Junior's in. Edison comes out. Lovely goalkeeping by Edison there. Sweeper keeper. On his toes. Nice and early there, Edison. Well played. Bowls it out through the middle into John Stones. We're going to get through that press, you know, because I don't think Mbappe's going to be pressing much. And Rodrigo and Vinicius Junior, I wouldn't exactly call them high energy work rate players. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's going to be that much of a press. It's just when the ball breaks to them and they get the ball, they suddenly spring into life and just go pass, 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 bang, and they just kill you, don't they? Come on, Jackie boy, coming forward. Well played, Jack. There you go. Who was it who called it? Someone in this chat has already said it. Winning fouls. Was it? It was the name I couldn't pronounce, mate. Apologies, mate. I can't remember your name, but you said it, mate. You got it already. Jack Grealish winning a foul already. A dangerous one. Chouameni in centre-back as well was Chouameni, the man with every... Fucking hell. Valverde's just like sat on Jack Grealish's face. How about dinner first, mate? Jesus Christ. Eat some arse, mate. Have some of that arse. A bit of Valverde arse. Right in the nostrils as well, that was. Right in the nozzles. Chouameni's got every vowel in his name, by the way. A-E-I-O-U. All in Chouameni. How good's that? It's a bit of an education for you there. Free kick to City. 2 minutes in. Dangerous this. Crossing. Just whip it in. We scored with an Akanji own goal here from a similar position. De Bruyne, oh, fucking hell. Dangerous there. And it's Valverde at the near post who heads it away for a corner. And if he didn't, Erling Haaland was waiting behind. Kevin De Bruyne, sort of shot come cross type effort there from Kevin De Bruyne. Guys, make sure you're hitting that like button if you've just tuned in. Massively helps the channel. And consider subscribing if you're new. Yeah, we've got 1K watching already. That's amazing. Ball in. Oh, I thought it was Kovacic going to win that there, but... Here come Real Madrid. This is the problem. This is the moment. This is Bellingham coming forward. Akanji switched really well to Mbappe, and it's Savinho's got some defending to do. Down the line to Vinicius Junior. Ruben Diaz is out of shape here. Savinho's there. They're switching it again, but it's a poor ball from Vinicius Junior. Well intercepted by Bernardo Silva. I'm not sure he really had much to do to actually intercept it. Just passed straight into him, and then John Stones threads the eye of a needle into Kevin De Bruyne. Not a bad start. 3 minutes in from City. I think the first 10 minutes of this game are going to be incredibly important for both sides, really. More so for City, actually, because I feel like Real Madrid have comeback ability, whereas I don't believe in our comeback ability this season. I think we need to I think we need to win by 3 goals this game to stand a chance of going through at the Bernabeu. I think we need to win 3-0, 4-1, 5-2. I think that's how we progress in this game, in this tie. Savinho on the right wing with De Bruyne. Gone the overlap, coming inside to Jonny Stones. Go on, send him. Good ball into De Bruyne, is it? No. Oh, yeah, he's got it. De Bruyne to the byline. Cuts it across. It's come back off De Bruyne. It's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, it came back off him. But yeah, good start from City. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. Haaland getting ready to pounce from the goal kick. Courtois, not. He's taking it short to Courtois. I'm not sure what the point of that is, to be honest. Really. Kanji going in strong there on Vinicius Jr. The question is, if we beat Real Madrid, do you think we can go and win it? It's hard to get too excited even if we beat Real Madrid, isn't it? Because there's so many good teams that scare the living shit out of me left in this tournament. And I'm just not sure we've got what it takes to win it. But I would love nothing more than to knock Real Madrid out. Even if we don't go and win it, knocking Real Madrid out would be a nice little feather in your cap for the season. But I'm getting a bit giddy about the FA Cup, to be honest, and I want to calm down about it because obviously Liverpool and Arsenal have been a thorn in our side this season, haven't they? They've been the two sides that have been comfortably better than us this season. I would like to still finish third this season, and those two finishing above us seems almost inevitable now in the Premier League. And those two sides are not in the FA Cup anymore, so I don't see any reason why we're not favourites to go and win this FA Cup. You got United facing Fulham. You've got, I think, is it Villa and Brighton, or is it Newcastle Brighton? I can't remember, but you've got Premier League sides facing each other. And we're at home to Plymouth. Plymouth who beat Liverpool, but at their place. So Savinho slipped at the halfway line. This is where Real Madrid want to pounce. But City are not coming. We've got a flat back four. I think it's a transition preventing setup here at the back for Manchester City. So, yeah. Yeah. The system's working okay for now. That's true, Messi magic, mate. That's true. We've thrown everyone on. 100%, Hannah. That was such a buzz, man. Because I thought they were going to do the quadruple, to be honest. I still think they'll actually win the treble, but not the treble. They'll win a treble. I think they'll win the League Cup, the Premier League, and I think they'll bag the Champions League as well. Strong tackle from Ruben Diaz there. He's just smashed into Mbappe, who's complaining, looking at the referee and looking at his leg like, someone dared tackle me. Referee, are you going to do something about this? Someone had the audacity to tackle me? Me? Kylian Mbappe? Fucking right, mate. Good tackle. Get on with the game, you fucking bellend. Not bad. Yeah, but these two clubs, there's no two ways about it. They're the most successful clubs in European recent history. Emphasise the word recent because, I mean, the last decade, it's between these two, isn't it? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well done, Ruben Diaz. Well done, Ruben Diaz. There was a moment there, they just sent Mbappe away, a big pocket of space. And Ruben Diaz looked like he was in trouble. His laces come untied. And Ruben Diaz was just wrestling, did everything he could to stop Mbappe, then just got his hands on him and slowed him down. But that was a foot race that I'm not comfortable seeing, to be honest. His laces snapped. Is that what he was saying to the referee? It's like, oh, well, you need to have a little word with your boot manufacturer then, mate. Nike, what are you playing at? That's the Nike stock value plummeting in the stock market, isn't it? Kylian Mbappe's boots have snapped. Oh, fuck you, Nike. What's going on there? Adidas, like, ha ha, cha-ching. Well, that's it. We're Puma, aren't we? We need a bit of Puma. Puma's. I bought a Puma hoodie, mate. It was absolute crap. The quality was pants. Anyway, Puma, if you're watching, I'm happy. Didn't Isa say something about Puma ages ago? That'd be funny. if they've got an eye on me, they're like, well, we're not helping him out. But good question, Jeff. We've got ball over the top. Vinicius Junior's in. You're praying for an offside here. He's 1-on-1. He's hit it heavy. Ederson come out. It's a penalty. It's going to be a penalty unless he's offside. It's a definite penalty. It's a penalty. Offside flag goes up. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Getting nervous, man. You got to see that again because the flag goes up early there. He is offside. He is offside, but it wasn't a million miles offside. Jeff, it's Bellingham, Modric, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Endrick, and the two players that aren't even in the squad today is Rudiger and Militao. So they're also on a yellow card, but they're not even playing. But the five that could play today, obviously Endrick's on the bench. Got a Real Madrid fan giving it the old VAR there. It is a bit high, isn't it? That was high. Against the speed of Vinicius and Mbappe, it's risky. It's risky. 10 minutes in, it feels like about half an hour. This, it really does. Yeah. It's just you got to have. There you go. Oh, he's hit it a bit hard there. The first time Haaland has managed to get involved in the play, tried to send Jack Grealish down the left wing and just overhit it. It's risky from City to do it though, because I feel like we've got to have that communication. It's got to be absolutely spot on. Vinicius has just rinsed Ruben Diaz, man. What a ball to Mbappe. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Kylian Mbappe, saved by Ederson. It's getting, they're starting to purr a little bit, Real Madrid. They're starting to purr. Manchester City have created absolutely nothing. And now, Bernardo Silva's just had his pocket picked. It's getting worrying in that midfield. Already, Real Madrid are starting to recognise that they can do they can knock us out in this game. They might not even need the second leg. They're going to have to play it. Of course they are. But, I mean, they could knock us out now. Ball in. Mendy. It's taking the piss out of us. They're taking the absolute piss. Saved on the line by Nathan Ake. They're walking through us, man. They're walking through us like we're not even there. The football they just played was very good, but the defending is non-existent. Manuel Akanji's positioning. Why is he stood next to Ruben Diaz there? Why is Ruben Diaz should be saying, get to the right back position, mate. There's no need for Akanji to be there. Mendy ghosts in there, corner ball to defend it. Haaland at the near post clears it. Edge of the area, volleyed, sliced up in the air by Ceballos, and Ederson collects it. But we are hanging on. 11 minutes in, and it's, worrying. Worrying signs already. The committed tackle there from Ruben Diaz. The ball from Vinicius Junior was brilliant. Mbappe then strikes it hard and low. Good save. A solid save from Ederson. But still, we've got to get that ball forward. Get the ball forward, because we've got players that can hurt them. Ball in. Jack Grealish is going to collect this, is he? No, Valverde clears his lines. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried here. It's not, the signs are ominous. This is ominous. Sloppy there from Vinicius, though. Got caught on the ball. Jack Grealish just about keeping it alive. Everyone, all the City players doing that to each other. Just slow it down, but we can't slow it down because Real Madrid are hounding us. Vinicius Junior's in on goal. He's had the ball poked away from him. Vinicius Junior wants a foul, and if he gets it, it's at least a yellow card because he was going to be the last man, unless you consider Akanji coming across as well, but the referee says it's not even a free kick. But Kevin De Bruyne getting caught on the ball in midfield. We've seen Bernardo Silva getting caught on the ball already. The one thing we can't do today is gift Real Madrid anything, because they're going to manufacture goals themselves through sheer brilliance. With that front four, they're going to score goals whether we defend valiantly. The best defensive performance you could put out there tonight. They're scoring at least one with that front four. If we start handing them goals, then you can fucking write it off, man. Yeah, he's done well. He's done well, Ederson. Is that who you're talking about? It feels a bit that way, doesn't it, Peter? I mean, Akanji back then, a few minutes ago, if you go back to that moment, there's Ruben Diaz here. Akanji was stood right in front of him, marking Vinicius Jr. Akanji just let go. That's Ruben Diaz's man. Here's Jack Grealish. Has he beaten him? He's going to win a corner, though. He's done well there, Jack Grealish, but he's not going to beat Valverde. And now Jack Grealish is holding his hamstring. Looking at the way Valverde can defend, by the way, he's got a turn of speed. Valverde is very athletic, so I think him at right back is not going to be easy for Jack Grealish, but he's already holding his hamstring there, Jack Grealish. So, what are you thinking? Doku. I'm thinking Doku. Guys, make sure you smash that like button. Hit the likes up, please. Get it liked and help the channel and all that. De Bruyne, ball in. Courtois flapping. Savinho over the bar. Massively over the bar by Savinho. He's got to work on his finishing, man. He's got to work on it. Oh. That's our ball, ref. De Bruyne blocks the clearance. He's claiming it came off Asensio. Should have been a corner, according to KDB. City have had 56% possession of the ball. Doesn't feel like that. Doesn't feel like that at all. But I'd argue Real Madrid have had the more dangerous possession. Even though they've had less of it, it's felt more threatening when they get it. It's just the sheer presence of their players, isn't it? Just they just command respect, don't they? That front, in particular, the front three. And Bellingham, the way he's ghosting in that gap between midfield and defence of Manchester City, he's just like, he's bait. He's just bait, isn't he? But here comes Savinho. Go on, Savinho. Lovely turn of speed by Savinho. Onto his right foot and the cross is blocked. Kevin De Bruyne has won it back, has he? Yes, he has. Well done, Kevin. Ceballos and then Savinho tries to go through people. You're not doing that there, mate. Tucked inside there, Haaland versus Mbappe. Mbappe switches it here to Rodrigo. Closed down by Kovacic. Ball through the channel there. Ederson comes out, and I thought he didn't realise Ake was just doing all this. Ake was like wondering where his attacker was, and I thought he was going to collide with Ederson then. But Ederson does his job. He's played well the last couple of games, Ederson. He has. But we're wondering what Jack Grealish is doing, because he held his hamstring. I mean, where is he? There he is. He's walking about down here. He seems all right, though. He started running then. But if you're hurt, Jack, there's no, like, we don't need heroes, and we don't need, you know, someone who's worried about their career, thinking this is my moment to save my Manchester City career. We need you to admit you're injured. If you're injured, hold your hands up and say, I need to come off. Get Doku on. Someone who's fully 100% fit. We can't have a 90%, 80% Jack Grealish who's got a little bit of a niggle in his hamstring. We need someone who's, like, absolutely on it tonight. But City are knocking it about at the back. Pleased to see Ake. Must admit, I was pleased to see him. You're just hoping he can get through the game without picking up an injury, because he's made of paper mache, isn't he, at the minute? There's a few of them. He's not the only one. John Stones, just about kept in our possession there with a oh, fucking hell! Ederson had to sprint then to prevent that going, well, at least towards his own goal there. Ball down the line here is a good one from Kevin De Bruyne. Vardy with a nice turn. Sends Haaland away. Go on, Haaland. This is it. This is what we want him. One-on-one, he's had to slow it down, though, but gets us forward at least. We're in an attacking position. Little ball dinked into Josko. Go on, Haaland. Yes! It's 1-0 City! Let's go! Let's go! Erling Haaland! Come on, City! Let's go! What a ball from Jack Grealish. The composure from Josko to chest it down, and Haaland just side foots it past Courtois. 1-0 to Manchester City. Let's go. Fucking yes. Long way to go. Long way to go. A long, long way to go. Erling Haaland, mate. Erling Haaland. What a ball from Josko. Good play all round. Good play all round. Good hold-up play. Lays it off to Jack Grealish. Great run from Josko. Miles onside. What a ball from Jack Grealish. Oh, shit. Is Haaland onside? That's tight. That's tight. He looks like he's behind the ball, but there might be a leaning shoulder or something. I don't know. You're praying he's onside here. Excuse me. Come on. It's got to give us some confidence that now, that hasn't it? City at home. Won all of our games at home this season. Here we go. Are they saying that Josko's handballed that? And there's no way, that's the chest. You start getting picky about this shit. There's no way we're going to get picky. They're looking at it, you bastards. Fucking... I can't even hear it. The move was so good. He looked just behind it. They're saying he looks just behind it, but it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's what he is. What's the line saying? It's meant to be semi-automated now in the Champions League. It's meant to be bang, bang, bang in the Champions League. It's taking an age, this. Oh, they want to find something here, don't they? This is taking ages. Look at them two, the absolute dons of football. Carlo Ancelotti and Pep Guardiola having a little chat. What are they doing here? It's going to be offside, isn't it? I've got a bad feeling about this, the more this is dragging on. This is dragging. There's no way. There's no way. Come on. All the players are doing that, like dick measuring. 3.5 minutes since the ball hit the net, I'm hearing. That's a joke, man. What are they doing? This is Real Madrid and Manchester City. Has something happened? Is something broken? Goal! Goal! Right, long way to go, long way to go. VAR, mate. Fucking bollocks, mate. What a load of shit that was. 3.5 minutes to do that. Why did that take so long? Hey, what a goal, man. What a goal that was. That was such a good team goal. I'm already fucking losing my mind here. Jesus. Right, come on. You just don't want any stupidness now. Get to half-time at 1-0. I'll take that. You just get me in, have a chat, calm yourselves down. Don't get too relaxed. You understand the circumstances. Like I said, I think we need a 2 more goals and keep it. If we can go 3-0 and take that to the Bernabeu, but the chances of City getting a 0, 3-0. Ball over the top here, though. City are in. De Bruyne is in again. Great tackle, and he's just been snapped there. De Bruyne. He looks all right. He looks all right, but that was a strong tackle. Very strong tackle there from Ceballos. And De Bruyne's staying down. Is he? He's not all right. Sorry, it was Asensio. Oh, his ankle's gone underneath him. His ankle's just buckled. He's all right, actually, but he's limping. He's limping. It's his left ankle. It got caught under the body of Asensio when he went flying into that tackle. If De Bruyne just gets a little touch on that. Ball in, straight into the hands of Courtois. You've got to do better than that, Savinho, because you're killing us, mate, because now they're going to hit us on the counter-attack. That was shite. Shite, Savinho. No, Bernardo Silva's gone flying in. He's redeemed himself there, Savinho. And now he's celebrating at the crowd like, mate, just fucking... And then he didn't pay attention to the quick throw-in. Fucking switch on, mate. Don't rev the crowd up. Concentrate on the game. Fucking hell, Savinho. Unbelievable from Savinho. Corner ball comes in. Crap. Straight into the hands. Really loopy. Really easy where Courtois can just look at it and just go, thank you very much. Sends Mbappe away. He gets back Savinho and wins the tackle. Sends it out for a throw-in. And then starts doing that to the crowd. Yeah! Meanwhile, Vinicius Jr.'s taking a quick throw-in. And he's like, oh shit, like that. Just fucking, come on, mate. Bernardo Silva's, it's just chaos around Bernardo Silva at the minute. Everything that goes near him is just chaos. Vinicius Jr. is into the penalty area. Step overs against Akanji. Off the bar from Vinicius Jr. Wow. I mean, what an effort that is. I'm not sure what Ederson's doing there. I'm not sure how that's passing Ederson so easily like that. It came off a deflection. I'll give him benefit of the doubt because it's a corner ball. It's whipped in. And Akanji with a bit of a 50p head clearance. It's gone straight back to Rodrigo, who skins De Bruyne onto his left foot. And it's blocked by Akanji. Just clear it, lads. Don't fuck about with it, Savinho. Clear it. Fucking hell. Hanging on at 25 minutes in and I'm screaming clear it. Can you believe it? Go on, snap him. That's it. Well in, Josko. Well in, Josko. Jesus Christ. It's the fact that they've given me even more hope. Like I said, I had hope before this game. I had hope. And I still have hope, but it's gone up a level. And I'm hoping I've not had a carrot dangled in front of me. There's a bunch of carrots on the pitch. It's Real Madrid just all dressed as carrots. But typical Ederson, cool as a cucumber at the back there. Little 1-2 with Nathan Ake being closed down by Mbappe, John Stones now. Little triangles here at the back. Closed down aggressively by Vinicius Jr. Ball into John Stones. Lovely, lovely play at the back between Ederson, John Stones and Nathan Ake. And away comes City. Josko into Grealish. He's got a ball out wide there to Ruben Diaz with Savinho and De Bruyne ahead of him. Diaz bursts forward. Savinho on the right. Slowing it down a little bit. City gets some attacking shape. Come on, City. Akanji. Look at that. Real Madrid, it's they've gone 5 at the back. Their shape. That's come off Savinho, has it? Nope. It's a City throw. Needs to improve, Savinho, so far in this game. I think he's been brilliant lately this season. In the last couple of games, I thought he was really good against Leyton Orient, but we need to see... he's not been bad. He just a couple of loose touches from Savinho. He has burst past Mendy at one point actually. So I need to see, that's what we need to see. He's got this ability to tempt defenders in, tease them a little bit. Tease me, tease me. Ruben Diaz with a booming switch into a big pocket of space for Grealish. Isn't getting that, mate. He doesn't look like he's running properly, Jack Grealish. They're just about, mate. Just about, are they? Doing all right. Heating's not on. You're absolutely right, Jeff. You're absolutely correct. Correctamundo. Tuna, mate. That would be lovely. I'm not disagreeing with that. I just think Jack Grealish deep right now. Long switch here for Vinicius Jr. He's going to collect that. Akanji to beat him. A good block, but here comes Mendy as well. He's collected the loose ball. Vinicius Jr. now with Savinho and Akanji. City get back some shape. John Stones just slipped. Shot over the bar from Ceballos. Who's got the funniest run in football, Cuggan? You're the biggest Jack Grealish fan in the world, mate. Is that your cat? Big up to your cat. That's the thing on here, isn't it? There you go. I told you, he's injured. He's gone down, Jack Grealish. Why did he spend 20 minutes carrying an injury? Why? I saw it happen. There's cameras everywhere, Jack. We all saw it, mate. We saw you pull up. Your hamstring went. Or your groin. Whichever it was. You should have said straight up, been honest from the get-go. Got to come off, sorry. But yeah, funniest run. Sterling's up there, definitely. That's the thing I say. Over the bar! But that's normally City. That game against Spurs when we lost 4-0, the amount of shots... I remember, because I edited that little compilation of me being a complete knob, which was fun. And it was the Spurs game. The amount of times I said it. Over the bar! Like every shot was over the fucking bar. And it's Foden. I'm a little surprised to see that Foden's coming on. Steve Bruce. Has he got a funny run? Was it a little bit stumpy? Was it a bit like that? If I remember rightly. Craig Bellamy. I mean, talk about wind your neck in. What neck? Do you know what I mean? Doesn't have a neck. Craig Bellamy. Also had the most mundane Chelsea-style song ever. Bellamy, 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 Bellamy. Fucking hell, mate. That's inspiring. Imagine hearing that as Craig Bellamy. You're like, fucking hell, lads. Are you trying to put me to sleep or do you want me to play better? Good player though, wasn't he? What a goal at Old Trafford. Who remembers that? Craig Bellamy. In the 4-3. It's a game to forget, but that goal was unbelievable. And then fucking Michael Owen. I remember that. I remember my parents were on holiday and I remember ringing them. And I was like, we've done it! We've done it! This game was still going on. We did it! 3-3, we've done it! Ah, fucking Michael Owen, fuck off! Hung up. Like, I can't believe it. Oh, devastation that was. But the 6-1, eh? That was a bit better. That was a bit better. Anyway, what we doing with this Phil Foden substitution? Foden's gone on the right, Savinho's gone on the left. That's what we're doing. Which I'm pleased that that's the positions that they've gone to rather than Foden on the left, because the last time we saw that was the first half against Club Brugge and it was shite, to put it politely. Yeah, I didn't like the performance against Club Brugge for Phil Foden or Arsenal. We need to see Foden step his game up today. This is a proper moment for you, Phil. I feel for Jack Grealish though, man. Real opportunity for him to make a name for himself today, but I might be being a bit critical, but I'm a little bit annoyed he didn't hold his hand up. That could have been punishing. That could have been. We could have gotten in trouble there, you know, but good ball into Haaland. Fantastic hold-up play from Erling Haaland. We've actually ended up back at the halfway line, but we've still got the ball thanks to some lovely play from Erling Haaland. John Stones right in the middle of Manchester City's midfield, pulling strings. Nearly got a little bit sloppy with the ball there, but De Bruyne's ball in outside of the boot was sloppy as well. Here's Foden's first opportunity to impress. Goes back to Diaz. He just pulled up, memes. He just pulled up. It was he tried to burst past Valverde, tried to get a cross in, and it was blocked. We won a corner, but once the ball crossed the line, he just suddenly went and winced like that. He went, like that. And you could tell straight away it was serious because he was holding the back of his leg. Bullshit, linesman. Talking bollocks, mate. Kevin De Bruyne has just farted. Free kick to Real Madrid. Hey, but what a there we go. This is the offside. It's not even close. His hand's offside, yeah, but you can't score with your hand. It's got to be a part of your body that you can score with. But big Erling Haaland doing the business. Flat track bully Erling Haaland, eh? Only scores against small teams, eh? Doing the fucking business, that's what he's doing. I love the whole goal though. The whole move was just brilliant from Manchester City. Josko Gvardiol played the biggest role in it, to be honest. And there he is now winning almost winning a duel. It's gone out for a Real Madrid throw. Bellingham keeps going down, holding his face. He's done that a couple of times. It was a minute ago when he did it, to be honest, but he's already done that a few times. Got to expose this back four now, Real Madrid. Get a second before half-time and they'll be rattled. Well, temporarily. Josko steps in strong from Josko. Powerful from Josko. Takes it off Bellingham and sends De Bruyne away. And then De Bruyne, sloppy from Kevin De Bruyne. I know the idea was there, trying to find Savinho, but nowhere near enough weight on that pass. Make sure, mate. Foden, one-on-one with Mendy. He's going to have Kevin De Bruyne on the overlap. He gets it. Go on, Kevin. Cross his crap. Come on, Kevin. Step it up, mate. Step it up, Kev. We need a big performance from Kevin De Bruyne today. We really do. City with a throw-in. Foden's got it. Coming inside. He's beaten two of them. Didn't even bother tackling him, to be honest. Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Typical defensive work rate. Non-existent. Just, literally just go past me. No problem. Mendy, over to you. And, yeah, City keep the ball at least. Nathan Ake with a switch out to Foden. Mendy's going to get out to him. Nice control from Phil Foden into the penalty area. Go on, Foden. Has a shot. Saved by Courtois. Savinho brings it down. Is he onside? I think he is. Play on. But he's running away from goal. Great effort from Phil Foden. That forced a save from Courtois. One for the cameras, to be honest. Savable. Typical Courtois save that's probably difficult for some keepers, but he made it look easy, to be fair. But power, accurate on the money. And Kevin De Bruyne with a first-time volleyed side foot cross. No one there. Straight into Courtois. Let's have a look at how far in the corner that actually was. Yeah, it looked like a better save. It was. I know I'm seeing what a save in the chat. I'm not sure it was that good a save. For Courtois, anyway, you would fully expect him to save that. Wasn't in the corner. But good effort from Foden. The power was there, you know, and he stepping in again, Josko, mate. Fucking brilliant, Josko. Love that. Go on, Bernardo Silva gets it back to Haaland. Haaland, finish it. Oh, and it's a great block. Asensio with a vital bit of defending at the back post, screaming at his Real Madrid partners, saying, "Where's the rest of you?" But Manchester City are getting a lot of joy from Josko Gvardiol's just all-round football ability in this match. He's having a great game so far, Josko. And it took a little deflection off Valverde and then eventually off Asensio, clears it for a corner. But Haaland could have had two in the first half. Kevin De Bruyne. Ball in. Oh, it's off the bar! Akanji flicks it. Great ball in. Who was that? Was that De Bruyne? Because that was a good ball from Kevin De Bruyne if it was him that took it. Right on the money, and Akanji flicks it. Almost, you either think, leave it for Josko or don't bother jumping Josko. They just get in each other's way. It's almost like Josko bumped into the back of Akanji just as he was trying to flick it. And it sort of made his head lower a little bit to get too much air on it, and then flicks it onto the bar. Very similar to the Arsenal moment, you know, at the Emirates when it was 1-0 to Arsenal and we forced a save from David Raya, didn't we? And was that a Josko header or an Akanji header? I can't remember. I think it was Josko. Similar style corner, well read by Savinho with a slide tackle interception there. Good press by Savinho, but flicked over his head. No Brazilian wants to see that done to them, do they? He wasn't happy with that, Savinho, at all. Having the ball flicked over his head like that. But since we've gone 1-0 up, we have been the better side, touch wood. This is where we just make an absolute catastrophic error. Because we're at the back now. Knocking it around. But the press from Real Madrid is not great. You make sure your passes are crisp. Find a City shirt. Make sure you find a blue shirt. We shouldn't have a problem playing out from the back, but don't get caught on it. Johnny Stones very nearly did, but in all honesty, did very well to keep hold of that there, Johnny Stones. Bernardo Silva just holding on to it as much as he can. Gets it out to Ruben Diaz. Trying to lure Real Madrid out. Akanji with the ball. Referee! Gets in the way of Haaland. He's fucked us there, the referee. He's not going to win it, though. He's not going to win it. Fucking hell, man. He got to blow up for that. Referee's just been absolutely twatted by Erling Haaland. Haaland sees the funny side of it because we got away with it. But Haaland was going to win that, or at least cause Camavinga more of a problem than he did. Referee's lost his spray. I'm not sure he knows. Is there a bottle of spray, like almost banged on the centre circle? He's probably picked it up now. But I'm pleased with what I'm seeing so far from City. I'm pleased. You just don't want errors. It's been a good performance so far. It really has. Good enough. You know, there could definitely be areas to improve on, but I'm scared to speak. I'm scared to speak. But there has been, dare I say it, a level of composure at the back. But that's the area of the pitch that, and that word in particular, composure, is you just don't, any mistake, they'll kill us, man. They'll punish us. One 0. Guys, make sure you're hitting that like button. Is the stream all right? Cheers, fella, mate. Appreciate that. YouTube just said, you're not doing a good job. I don't know. Not in terms of streaming, but it was like, yeah, he could be doing better in terms of quality. Good. I'm glad, Ryan. Good. Big up you, Oliver. I'm waiting for your corker. Nice one, Harry. My lad's called Harry. Got love for anyone called Harry. I'm my granddad. My granddad was in Coronation Street. And Only Fools and Horses. He was an actor. Back in the day. No word of a lie. Type in Harry Littlewood. Which is not my surname, by the way, if anyone thinks it is. Harry Littlewood on imdb.com, and you'll see a little CV. He's been in Coronation Street, had his own little talk show, was in the Batman and Robin episode in Only Fools and Horses as well. I think a lot of the people might have, some of the old, oh shit, we've given it away. We've given it away. Ake with a heavy touch. Just foul him, mate. Not now. He's in the penalty area. We're in big trouble. Vinicius Junior, he's been forced away from goal here a little bit. Don't let the cross come in, Akanji. Come on, mate. He's going to try and do you. Go on, stay up. Stand up. Stand him up. Stand him up. Well done, Manuel Akanji. Well done, Manuel Akanji. But he's holding his bollocks. I think he's done his groin. We've got another injury, have we? Fuck you now. Nathan Ake with a very heavy touch. And that's what I'm saying. One mistake and they pounce. Like a fucking tiger. Ball in, corner ball. Haaland at the near post again. I love him. I love that job that he's got. Alan Shearer, Didier Drogba. They love that. Get him back. Big man, get back. Defend that near post. He does it really well, Erling Haaland. And you don't really need to worry about his 50p head because it's like, you don't need accuracy there, mate. Just get it away. Do you know what I mean? As long as it hits the forehead, should be cleared. 3 minutes of normal time, but we're going to see probably 3 or 4 minutes added because of that bullshit offside. Shot coming in a minute. There's a shot coming in. Shot coming in. Just over the bar. Over the bar. Valverde. Over the bar. And he wasn't very... Ooh, Edison got his fingertips to that. Should have been a corner. I'm not sure what the referee's actually given, though. It definitely clips Edison's fingers. Valverde's claiming it. Oh. Appreciate that, mate. He died quite a while ago. I presume he just Googled it, that's why. Yeah, he died quite a while ago. Died while I was doing my GCSEs. Fucking hell, Edison! He's giving it away, but yeah, we're in trouble. Edison, you've killed us. Get under it, clear it, Jonny. Good header by. See, there you go. One mistake, Edison. Good strike. He got a touch to that. Well done, referee. Didn't see it. He saw it. Savinho comes forward. That's a foul. That's a foul. Go on, play on. Take a quick one. Bernardo Silva wanted that. Edison, mate, got to get that right. Every pass has got to be perfect at the back. We can't be giving it away like that. And Savinho gets involved, takes the ball and wins us a foul and takes the danger away. But little bits of sloppiness creeping in at the back. But still, 1-0. 1-0. Come on. Remind me in the chat, what are the teams in our side of the draw? Because I think the side of the draw that we've got, like our potential path to Champions League glory is a rough path. There's lots of bumps on the road. Lots of teams you would ideally not want to face. Let me know in the chat, because I can't remember what it is. Is Atletico Madrid one of them? Because I feel like we have more joy against Real Madrid than we do Atletico Madrid, to be honest. I feel like that Real Madrid are our sort of side. Like, a little bit, like, lackadaisical when it comes to defending. You know, if we defend properly, which we have done in recent years against Real Madrid, we defend properly and attack with purpose, we'll beat them. Whereas if you defend properly and attack with purpose against Atletico Madrid, it doesn't guarantee you the win, because they can nick goals out of anything and they can just defend so well. But here comes Real Madrid, right on half-time. Come on, ball across. Savinho controls it. Calm as you like from Savinho, but don't lose it there, mate. And he clears the ball, plays it safe. It's coming back, though, in a minute. 4 minutes of injury time added on. Real Madrid are trying to equalise before the half-time whistle here. And Savinho's done well there at the back post, because that was calm. Could have panicked there, but he just controlled it, realised he had a bit of time. But here we go, Real Madrid, Mbappe. Savinho, Bernardo Silva doing a few keepy-ups, but only to lift the ball up so he can smash it. Well, not really that far clear, but Camavinga with some strong play in midfield there. Holds the ball up but gets the ball back to Tchouaméni. Do you reckon we could get to 400 likes before half time? 19 to go. Come on, Blues. Help us out. Free kick. Bernardo Silva tried to get... It took his time to get up there. I'm still feel like Bernardo Silva starting this game is not... He's not impressed me in this game at all, Bernardo Silva. Josko Gvardiol with another interception. Speaking of someone who's impressing me, he certainly is impressing me in this game. He's been fantastic, Josko Gvardiol. He really has. I don't think Bernardo... I don't want to pick on him. I don't think he's been, like, terrible. It's just been a little bit like... I don't feel safe with him on the ball. He's dilly-dallied on it and he's not winning tackles. And Real Madrid players are just going past him a little bit too easily. Vinicius Jr. bearing down on Manchester City's goal. Cuts it back to Camavinga. Lays it off for Mbappe. Mbappe's shot deflected. Just wide. And it's going to be a corner. But City are hanging on here right before half-time. Real Madrid trying to level the tie. Ake with a block that sends it wide. Wasn't a million miles wide. Could have gone anywhere, that. Mbappe's shot as well was flying towards goal. He's done well there, Nathan Ake, to be honest, because it's away from goal. Akanji's gone down now. And Rico Lewis is warming up. Shit. I thought he played really well against Leyton Orient. I just feel like Rico Lewis is a risk. I mean, we're going to lose 2 players in the first half of this game. Ball in for the corner. Cleared by Ake. Edge of the area. Valverde and Mbappe in the penalty area. Dinks it in. Headed clear by Ruben Diaz. De Bruyne brings it down on the edge of the area. Kicks it against his own player. Fucking hell, Kevin. Sort your head out, mate. He's had a poor first half. Wins the ball back, though. Well done, Kevin. No, he hasn't. He's not won the ball. Referee says play on. Rodrigo. Seconds remain in the half. Rodrigo onto his left foot. Plays it out wide to Mbappe. Over the bar. Over the bar. Over the bar. What the fuck is that? Piece of fluff just flying around. Scared the shit out of me. Thought it was like a bug. We're hanging on here. Get to half time. 1-0. They've been wasteful. Like, how many shots have they had over the bar? They're not going to keep doing that. They're going to hit the target eventually. Well, they already have. Mbappe is forced to save from Ederson very early into the game, which is a big moment for Ederson, that was. Ederson goes long. big booming kick up to Erling Haaland, who wins his aerial duel against Mendy. Foden pokes the ball to Camavinga. Just poking the ball, mate, like that. Camavinga's coming away. Ball into Vinicius Jr. And there goes the half-time whistle. Wow. Ooh. Good. 1-0. Brilliant. Sort the clock out. Buzzing. Long way to go yet, though, isn't there? Long, long way to go. And breathe. Woosa. Woosa. Fucking intense, that wasn't it, Isa, mate? That was absolutely intense. Big up Glacius, mate. That's exactly right, mate. I thought that the whole Ballon d'Or situation, refusing to turn up, is one of the most disrespectful, arrogant, shithouse, bullshit moments of class from any football side, from what is meant to be one of the classiest football sides in the world, showing zero class. You know, absolutely. Talk about stay humble, mate. Jesus Christ. Not turning up because, oh, we're not turning up because Vinicius isn't going to win it. So pathetic. And we did exactly the same when Haaland turned up, when he so should have won it, when he scored a ridiculous amount of goals and won the treble. You know, Messi goes and wins the World Cup. But, I mean, yeah, it seems like the rules change every year. I think the Ballon d'Or is a farce to begin with. I think the whole thing is shit. Really, I don't actually like the Ballon d'Or anymore. I'm done with it because I think it's crap. The rules change every year. Sometimes international tournaments are better than domestic tournaments. Sometimes domestic tournaments are better than that. Sometimes European national trophies are more important than South American. Copa America isn't as important as the Euro nations. You know, things like that. Why? Are you saying that continent is not as good as that continent? What are you saying? What are you saying, Ballon d'Or? Make your fucking mind up. Whichever the rules are, it seems to suit someone. There seems to be an agenda to be driven there. Anyway, it's bollocks. Rodri's the Ballon d'Or winner. Rightly so. I think that one of the few times they get it right, Rodri, hands down, deserved to win the Ballon d'Or. Haaland should have won it 2 years ago, before that. But did he think, no, I'm not turning up. If I'm not winning it, I'm not turning up. No, he turned up, showed some class, showed some humility, and rocked up. Accepted the fact that Messi was going to lift that trophy. You take it on the chin, mate. Classless, Real Madrid. Classless. But, yeah, we've got a long way to go to catch up with Real Madrid in terms of prestige. But, you know, we'll never get it off fans, but we need to get it off players. That's what matters. We want to become the club that players want to play for. You know, and with Pep Guardiola being there, that's a massive pull factor for Manchester City. And most of the reasons why the best players in the world join Manchester City right now is because of Pep Guardiola. It's not because of Manchester City. It's because of Pep Guardiola. I think Manchester City is on the list. It's just not the priority. Number one is an education from the greatest manager of all time. Number two is probably being very well paid. Number three is, yeah, overall the club is going to look after you. But one thing I will say is what Manchester City are doing incredibly well is manufacturing an environment for the players that do sign, that when you do sign, you don't want to leave. There's very few players that join Manchester City that are handing in transfer requests, and even though the media are trying to do everything they can to try to get players out of the club, as soon as Aguero joined, it was like Real Madrid, Barcelona, every single transfer window, every single one. Get them out. David Silva, yeah, turning up. There wasn't much rumours about him, but as soon as he started playing well, he's on his way out the door. Before you know it, no, he's more or less finishing his career at Manchester City. Aguero, 1 year before finishing his career at Manchester City, he just goes off to Barcelona and has that unfortunate situation with his heart. So many. Now, you got Erling Haaland signing 9-year contracts, man. Do you know what I mean? Apparently he wants to go to Real Madrid, but that's someone who's just signed a 9-year contract. So, yeah. And that's what City are doing. So while the fans are not going to respect Manchester City because of the 115, the players are absolutely respecting us because it's a place that you want to come and play. It's a place where you win trophies. It's a place where you get well paid, as the same as Real Madrid. It's the same with Barcelona, United, Chelsea. All the top clubs, they pay top money. Why can't we do it? We can do it. Fucking too right, we can do it, and we will do it. You know, and we'll do it while earning a revenue that's higher than the fucking rest of you shithouses. And we've got trophies to offer you because of the manager. So there's a lot of pull power at Manchester City. It's just after Pep. What happens after Pep? Can we still bring in that top level of quality player? But looking at that opportunity for Mendy, there, Nathan Ake clearing it off the line. Real Madrid had a lot of opportunities early. They're going. Look at that. They're on the way. That's ranting, that was. As soon as I started ranting then, that's what that is. I'm with you, mate, Michelle, Andreas. I'm with you, mate. I want to see him. But that would be substitute number 3. Because I'm pretty sure Akanji's going to go off at half-time. Almost certain of that. Which means Rico Lewis is going to be coming on. And then you make Bernardo Silva come on in the same substitution. I feel like that's a little bit too aggressive with substitutions. So I'd rather see one at a time. Let one player get up to the speed of it rather than having 2 players trying to get up to the speed of the game at the same time. You know, I just slow and steady. We've already been unfortunate to lose. Who was it we've lost? Jack Grealish. Also, I would like to see it. I would also like to see it as well. Yeah. Also, I would like to see that as well. Very much would like to see that. Bet there's some grannies somewhere. Fucking loving it though, Adam, mate. I'm going to leave that there and go for a pee. Yeah. I'll be back. Uno memento. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy talking to the chair. Come on, City. 1-0. What the fuck, man? What the actual fuck? Look at that fat fucking... Look at Rooney, you fucking shithouse. He was fucking manager of Plymouth, mate. All of these Fergie prodigies can't even manage Plymouth. Can't believe. Can he believe it? Can he believe it? 1-0. I'll try and come up with more chair stuff. Because I know you guys are fucking weird. And you all love a chair. So I'll try and crack on with some more chair content. I love that name. Tatiana. What a name that is. Big up Tatiana. Watching from California. And big up Lee, whose arse is twitching. Mine too, mate. I just went and dealt with it. Nice one for hitting the likes, everybody. We got to 400 before half time. Do you reckon we could get to 500 before the second half? That'd be amazing. Sorry, Nucleus 42. I'll play the rap again some other time. I think I've still got it. It might actually be in here. I'll play the rap another time. 3 a.m. Big up to you, mate. Big up to you. It's quite good to be in the US, isn't it, for Premier League football? I mean, it depends where you are, but I know Jeff, who watches in the US, am I right in saying you're 5 hours behind? There's only shit for lunchtime kickoffs, isn't it, really, for you? Other than that, it's quite good. It's like reasonable times, you know. I've always wondered, like, because obviously, like, there's a certain area of Europe that's like 2 hours ahead, aren't they? It does seem very suited, Champions League nights, to England. Because even Spain, they're an hour ahead of the UK. And they're watching games at 9, kicking off at 9 o'clock. That's quite late. Now, I play footy. I play five-a-side on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. And even I'm like fucking, starting the game a bit tired. Like, do you know what I mean? Playing football at that time. Playing football at 9 o'clock at night. Like, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like playing late. But, see, that's not too bad, though, is it, British, mate? You're getting a bit of daylight there, aren't you? But 4 in Jamaica, that's like, yeah, anything like that, that's bollocks, isn't it? Like, it's crap. And big up to all of you that are watching at that time. It's an underrated and underappreciated thing that you guys, wherever you are in the world watching, men, to be watching it at stupid o'clock in the morning. Jeff, I had a go at these, by the way. Sweet tarts. They're like boulders, mate. They turn into really delicious, chewy sweets, and they're incredibly sour, but they're like... I thought you'd given me, like, rocks. Like, coloured rocks. Like, honestly. Once you get through it, it's nice, though. Really sour. I'm sending you stuff soon, Jeff, mate. I ordered it today. I'm gonna send it tomorrow for you. It's all packaged. I lied about what's in it because it says it's prohibited to send food. So I think I said it's artwork. I'm sending you art, like the art of magical sweets and candy. It says prohibited food. And I was like, fuck off, bollocks, mate. I'm sending it. What are you gonna do? Rip it open? Anyway, second half, what are we thinking, Blues? Do we need to make some substitutions? I think we need to make one because of Akanji. I think we're almost certainly going to be seeing one. And Rico Lewis is probably going to be the one because apparently he was warming up before the half-time whistle. It's a big game for Rico Lewis. And I think Akanji's been doing very well, actually, against Vinicius Jr. They're showing it now, actually, where he got injured. Yeah, it's where his legs just opened up a little bit. He held his groin. You're wondering if he's going to come out this second half. I have my doubts. But losing Grealish and losing Akanji, it's not great. But, I mean, we can't really complain because, I mean, look at the Real Madrid back four. We're going up against a very makeshift back four. I don't think we win this game if Rudiger, in particular, he loves the challenge of Erling Haaland, doesn't he? He loves it, Rudiger. He'll be gutted to not be playing this game. He's a bastard, isn't he, Rudiger? And do you know why he's a bastard? It's because he's good. And that's most of it. And the way he plays the game is exactly how I want my centre-backs to play the game. Be horrible. Be a horrible human being. Be the nastiest person in the world. That's how I want my centre-backs to be. I want them to be nasty. I want them to kick you. I want him to, I almost want him to bite you. Just be horrible. Be horrible. And he's that guy who elbows you and he does everything. He must be a nightmare to play against. And I hate him. But if he played for us, I'd be like, yeah, he's a top bloke, that Rudiger. What a gentleman, you know. We need more of them in this football club. We need more of that. I know we're try to be classy, and we've got quite, well, I would say we've got quite humble players. It looks, that's Rico, I think. Is that Rico? Yeah, Rico Lewis is coming on. So that's a Kanji off. Come on, Rico. We need a big game from you, mate, because you've got the small matter of Vinicius Jr. to look after. Considering we've not sent a Kanji forward whatsoever in this game, that means Rico Lewis probably isn't going to come forward at all in this game. Which means he's got defending to do, which is why I don't think we're seeing Nunes. Because I think the speed of Nunes is one thing, but asking Nunes to just be an out-and-out defender and not send him forward at all, I see the logic behind Rico over Nunes because it's just about defending. Second half's about to get under the way. And Nunes can't defend. There you go. Come on, City. That's it, Clara. That's exactly right. It really does. Vinicius Jr. against anybody doesn't really fill me with confidence, but it's gone down a level because I thought Akanji was doing quite well against him. He was beating him. He beat him a couple of times, but not like... He got that shot that hit the bar, didn't he, where Akanji couldn't quite get the block on him there. But Foden's won the ball back in the corner flag. That's a free kick, is it not, referee? Kevin De Bruyne pokes it into Haaland. Go on, mate. Go on, Haaland. Go on, Haaland. Off the bar! Go on, another chance. He's hit the bar. Flag's gone up. It would have been a bit of luck if it goes in, but it's a deflection. But Phil Foden does well here, winning the ball back in Real Madrid's own corner flag here. Gets it into Kevin De Bruyne. A lovely pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Need more of that, mate, because we saw none of that in the first half from Kevin De Bruyne. That's the sort of vision we need to see more of that, mate. Kevin De Bruyne with a lovely little poked through ball into Haaland, who is in a surprising amount of space. And look at them lips move. Look at them lips from Haaland, like a fucking horse, mate. Like, absolutely. Absolute whopping lips they are. But come on. Mullet saw it as well. Can't believe it. Come on, City. Okay. I'm not sure both of them. One of them, I think at some point, would be good to come on. Ball through here for Haaland. He's done well there. Hold off. Oh, and Tchouameni's just poked the ball away there. He's done well, Tchouameni. But Haaland does well before it. Wins the ball back as well, Haaland. And then blows a big bit of snot out of his nose. Lots of close-ups to the facial features of Erling Haaland so far in this game. Bit of snot, bit of lip flapping. Love to see it. Throw into City. Come on, Rico. Ball into Foden. Poor. Just dinks it into a box where no City player was. Straight into the hands of Courtois. Tchouameni now out to Valverde. Into Camavinga. Bernardo Silva doing his best to get closing him down. Forces Camavinga back towards Asensio. Mendy. Ceballos. Camavinga. Asensio. Not getting out though, Real Madrid. Good shape from City. Bernardo Silva a little bit high there. Looking out for Camavinga. Courtois not getting closed down by anybody. Forced long. Hopefully we're going to win the aerial duel. Got to win it. Ruben Diaz, nice and steady header. Josko Gvardiol. Don't get caught on it, Josko. Does well. Josko Gvardiol comes forward, smashes it forward, gives it away, but still Got the ball forward, but here come Real Madrid. I don't mind that. If we're seeing Courtois going long, I think we've got a good shape. I think that means we've got a good shape. No, I do not think Manchester City are back, mate. I do not think it. I don't think we'll be back until next season, in all honesty. Do you think we're back? Ball switched. Savinho's done well there. Gets back. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Edison's ball. Well done, Savinho. Well read. Gets back and helps out Gvardiol there because he had Rodrigo on the outside of him. I love Savinho's work rate. Just need to see a little bit more composure in the right, picking the moments to be the dazzling player that he is. You know what I mean? Good ball. Is it a good ball? Nearly was a bad ball from Bernardo Silva, but John Stones steps in and gets the ball through Camavinga somehow, and City coming away with it here. Foden now, coming inside. Ball into Josko. Have a dig, mate. Have a dig. Josko deflected. Out for a corner. Big up, Mackie. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciate that, mate. Top man. Corner ball. They've got, look at that, they've gone. Absolutely gone. Foden. Whipped in. Nippo. Oh, shit. Bernardo Silva's. No, it's cleared by Mbappe, but Savinho keeps it alive. Going back to the halfway line. You mean the FIFA Club World Cup? Definitely the Champions League. Defo. I was alright about it. I was alright about it, mate. I actually don't think Foden's been at his best lately. But he has come on and he's played very well. He's played very well is a bit excessive. He's been alright. He's been good since he's come on. He's certainly not been bad. I mind seeing him getting a little bit more central. But I don't think he's going to have that option today. I think Savinho's actually got an interesting role today because I think Savinho's the one who can actually come inside a little bit and let Josko go around the outside of him. But we haven't seen too much of that either. Here's Josko. I think I've been vindicated, and so has Pep. Because like I said in my preview, a lot of what I was saying about the team selection was about getting John Stones into midfield. I just completely, in my head, thought he's definitely playing Kovacic. He didn't play him at all. He didn't even make the squad against Leyton Orient. So you're thinking Kovacic is playing in midfield, surely. Considering Bernardo Silva played against Leyton Orient as well, you're thinking the legs are going to be even more tired. But to not even play Kovacic is what surprised me more than anything. But I completely agree with the decision to play Stones in the midfield. It's what I thought he should do, and he's definitely done it, and it's worked so far. He's been good. He's been good in there. Just got to keep him fit, man. Oh, no. Ball over the top here. Real Madrid coming forward with Valverde down the right-hand side. Mbappe's come short to collect it, flicks it back to Camavinga. City are getting numbers back, but the danger's not gone. Camavinga gets it out to Ceballos. Got Mendy and Vinicius Jr. down the left side. Mendy on the overlap. Doesn't need him. Vinicius Jr. goes past him and it's headed wide by Jude Bellingham. And Rico Lewis just got a real taste of what he's up against with Vinicius Jr. just waltzing past him. All too easy that for Vinicius Jr. But I mean, I'm not sure there's many defenders can stop him when he opens his legs up like that. He just flies past him. Flies past Rico Lewis. Belts the cross in left-footed right onto the head of Jude Bellingham, who tries to guide it towards that far post and gets it all wrong. 50p head there, Jude, mate. John Stones controlling the midfield again. Gets it out to Nathan Ake. I'd love to win the game. 1-0 would be a great result. You know, we've beaten the European champions, mate. If we do it. There's a long way to go, let's be honest. Oh, fucking hell. John Stones should never have played him in midfield. I told you. What a mistake. He's giving it away. He's got the ball back, though. Fucking hell. I've got to stop speaking, haven't I? Rico! I thought he'd underhit that. He panicked as well because he went like that to Edison. He knew he'd underhit that, but Edison was on his toes. And Bernardo Silva's clipped the heels of Camavinga. He's going to get booked here, Bernardo Silva. No, he's not. Referee showed some common sense there because I don't think Bernardo Silva was really trying to block the free kick, but he did sort of. Little quick free kick given away by... Oh, he got lucky there, Vinicius Jr. Got really lucky there. Wasn't intended for Ceballos, but he found him. And away come Real Madrid down the right side with Rodrigo. Oh, a little step overs. Again, a bit of luck for Real Madrid. They're going to get some luck. Even more luck. Saved by Edison. Well played, Edison, mate. Great save. Mbappe. 2 bits of luck there for Real Madrid. And Savinho, mate. Getting caught on the ball, mate. I don't know who he's trying to blame there, mate. He's having a go at someone. You're giving the ball away. Vinicius Jr., 2-on-1 here. He's gone past Rico. Flies past him and Ruben Diaz steps in. He's struggling, Rico, already. And Vinicius Jr. is having a laugh. He's literally laughing, knowing that he's going to have Rico Lewis on a plate all day long. Big save from Edison, that. Saved at his near post. Guards it well. Fucking hell. Mbappe whips it in. Cleared by John Stones. Big header. It's only up in the air, though. Not away. Bernardo Silva with a little shove on Asensio, I think it was. Gets the ball clear. But Real Madrid are knocking it around here. They're not much better than they were in the first half, but still, their threat is still there. We've done well to keep it at 1-0, in all honesty, because I think they've been wasteful. Big moment from Edison there, but we're doing all right here. We're doing all right. We're hanging in. It's nice to be the underdogs. I like being the underdogs. That's the thing. That I agree with what you've said, mate. But what's the option? What could he do? With Akanji being out, he's lost his groin. Well, he's not lost it. I presume it's still either side of his testicles, but it's gone in terms of pulled. Kovacic is coming on. I'm pleased about that. If he takes off John Stones, I'll fucking lose my shit. There's no way he's taking off John Stones and putting on Kovacic. No way. It's got to be Bernardo Silva. Has to be. Win that, Foden. Oh, no. It's been flicked on. We're in trouble here. Mbappe's bursting down on goal. Gvardiol, mate. No, he's not won the tackle, but he's slowed him down enough to get some City players back. Well played, Josko. Absolute barnstorming game for Josko Gvardiol. He's playing brilliantly. But Mbappe with a few step-overs. Lays it off to Ceballos. Yeah, Real Madrid are getting a bit. There you go, Vinicius Jr. Well played, Rico. Wins the tackle against Vinicius Jr. Well done there, Rico. And Haaland's giving away a free kick there. Pep's fuming. Pep's fuming. But Josko Gvardiol there against Kylian Mbappe slides in and gets a big heel on it. A slide tackle. Somehow, the ball still ends up with Kylian Mbappe. But that was fantastic from Josko. So good, mate. So good. What a performance this has been so far from him. Why is Kovacic not on yet? John Stones steps in, wins the ball. Well played, Phil Foden. A bit tight. It's all tight down there. Well done, Foden. Sprays one out to Josko, who's got a large amount of grass to run into. Kevin De Bruyne takes up a nice little pocket of space on the inside channel. He's got Haaland there. He pokes it to Erling Haaland. Haaland holds it up, still in the penalty area. Gets it inside to Savinho, but Haaland, mate, we need you in that box, mate. Get in there now. Get in there. That's the thing. Josko had no options, and now he's lost the ball. Because he had no one to give it to. Once Haaland's worked out wide, he's looking for someone to give it to in the box, and there's no one there. And Real Madrid coming forward with Vinicius Jr. down the right. Into Ceballos. Bernardo Silva is giving away a foul. He's just not up to the speed of this game. It's going on around him. It's going on around him. He's not having any impact on the game, Bernardo Silva. It's just lazy. Sticking your leg out like that is so lazy. It's lazy defending. It's like you can't be... Free kick in a very dangerous position. No, it's not. No, it's not. If it's an injury, Nathan Ake's injured, then okay. And I mean, this sums up Nathan Ake, mate. We've got to get rid of him. And it's not because he's bad. He just can't play football anymore. The guy's not even been on for an hour. If he's injured, the guy's just got back. He's just come back. The last time he was injured, he'd only just come back for that game as well. How often does Nathan Ake pick up an injury? We can't have a player on the books. He looks fine to me. If that's tactical from Pep, he's not injured. Then what's Pep doing? Then what's he doing? If he's not injured, then what the fuck is he doing, man? Ball in, it's Mbappe. No fucking way. Is it 1-1? What a scabby goal that is, mate. He didn't mean it, but it's gone in. The thing is, the City shape is started to loosen. We've been loosening up this second half. They've been knocking at the door a little bit more easily, and we've not shown enough in this second half. And it's been coming. It's been coming. The goal was shit though. Mbappe just completely mishits it, slices it, and it just loops up into the air and drops into the opposite corner. It's a shit goal to concede. It really is. And he's onside. I don't think they need to spend 5 hours looking at that. That's crap. We needed to hang on for much longer. We needed more. We needed more time. He's got it all wrong, Mbappe, and they've been getting little bits of luck all over the pitch, Real Madrid. They've been doing step-overs when they've actually been touching the ball, when they're meant to step over it. Rodrigo's been like touching it and knocking it away, but they still maintain possession. Gvardiol with a brilliant tackle. Mbappe still ends up with the ball. Vinicius Jr. moments before trying to pass it inside, and he was looking for Mbappe, but Mbappe goes flying past the ball, but instead it ends up with Ceballos and actually ends up being a better pass. And Real Madrid are having a good chuckle about how shit their goal is. But it's 1-1. Ake off, Kovacic on. If that's not an injury, I'm baffled. I'm baffled at that decision. John Stones into centre-back. Is it a protection thing? Is maybe Nathan Ake only capable of an hour? Because he's only just come back. Well played, Rico. Well done, Rico, there. Kevin De Bruyne. Overlap here to Savinho. Takes too long on it to get that cross in. Savinho, mate. The touch wasn't good enough from Savinho. The ball in by Kevin De Bruyne was fine. Savinho just seemed to get it caught under his feet and then took an extra second to get that cross in, at which point all the City players are set, defence is set, and Courtois just catches the cross. I do think it's Marmouche time, because I think it's a straight swap for Savinho at this point. We've got 2 substitutes left, though. There's half an hour to go, so I think we've made 3 already. I think it's a bit risky to be making another substitute right now with half an hour to go. Real Madrid have got all 5 substitutes left. Or, sorry, all 5 windows of substitutes left. It is. The thing is, I understand what you're saying there. We can't defend. We haven't been able to defend all season. We've been doing okay in this game. The Real Madrid defence, attack, was knocking on the door a little bit too easily as the second half has gone on. But that goal was just luck, mate. It was just a bit of shit luck. And do you know what it came from? It came from lazy Bernardo Silva defending. Fucking hell, it was nearly 2-1. Fired just wide. Bernardo Silva giving away the free kick was where the problem came from. What's he doing there? Why is he sticking a leg out like that? He was nowhere near winning the ball. It was just lazy defending. Came from a stupid free kick that should never have been a free kick in the first place. And Valverde just smashes one past the post. I think we're... their heads they look a little bit rattled here, City. They don't look confident. All of a sudden, the shape, they're looking a bit like pointing and gesturing. You should be there. You should be there. It doesn't look cohesive anymore. Bernardo Silva bringing it forward. Josko. Into De Bruyne. Takes it on the half turn. And De Bruyne gives it away. Nearly wins the ball. He does win the ball back. Just about. But it was a poor ball in. But Josko's ball in's deflected. Haaland can't win it. Mendy gets on the end of that. Dinks one forward here for Bellingham to chase. Kovacic is going to close him down. Snap him, mate. Great tackle. Doesn't even need to foul him. Great tackle. Kovacic. That's how you fucking tackle. Well done, Kovacic. Bellingham coming flying down the left wing. Then Kovacic maintains up with him. Keeps up alongside him. Wins the tackle. Where is our midfield? Bernardo, sorry, I feel like I'm picking on him. But just then, Valverde just could charge forward into about a 30-yard radius of space. And John Stones takes the ball off Mbappe. What a ball to Mbappe that was. He nearly plucks it out of the air, but John Stones does well to just put himself in the right place at the right time. Ball over the top here for Haaland to chase, but Courtois comes out and takes it out the air pretty casually as well, to be honest. Pep changing the shape. What an idiot. Why Pep? I think I don't think he's an idiot. I think the change has been forced a little bit. I think if Akanji was still on this pitch, you can't really blame Pep for players getting injured because the system was working. When they were all fit and they were playing, when Akanji was there, the defence looked solid. And I don't think it's Rico Lewis's fault directly that we've conceded, but we've been more susceptible to chances. And if you become more susceptible to chances, the momentum, the pendulum swings in terms of confidence. And you start to believe more as a Real Madrid player that we're getting in now. Let's get down that left side because Vinicius has got Rico Lewis spreading him on toast, you know. So it just breeds a level of confidence. And it's nothing to do with Pep. It's because Akanji's not playing right now. And Akanji was doing very well against Vinicius Jr. But the goal came from a stupid moment. Ball in. Oh, no way, Rico Lewis then. He got away with murder. Massive save from Edison again. But Rico Lewis, I would argue maybe Edison should be actually coming out for it, to be honest. But ball fired forward here for City to chase. But we got away with that one there. Rico Lewis at the back post. It was a good ball across. You're thinking maybe Edison should be coming out to collect that. But chose not to do it. And then Rico Lewis was in no man's land. De Bruyne is struggling. He's struggling. He's stretching. He's swinging his arms around. The body language is shite. He looks like, oh, not again. Ball in. Mbappe's onside. Is he onside? No way. Mbappe's just hit the post. Flag goes up. He looked miles offside, but Mbappe one-on-one. He's a lucky bastard for even have a goal here. He's about 4 yards offside. He's a constant threat, isn't he, Mbappe? But does anyone else think he's slightly overrated? I think he's massively overrated. I think he's a good player. I just feel like this whole fucking image of him being the best in the world. And what are we talking about here? Like, he misses big chances, man. The goal he scored was an absolute scabber. You know what I mean? Like, lucky as it gets. Ball into Kovacic. Oh, Kovacic, mate. Overran it there. Overran it. And he probably will, now I've said that. Good tackle on Kovacic by Haaland. That's right. You heard me right. That's exactly what I said. And Kevin De Bruyne then, just like, he can't go past people. He's having a go at someone, Kevin De Bruyne, mate. You need to sort your fucking body language out. Swinging your arms around like this, like a fucking petulant child, mate. Keep your arms by your side. Be positive. I mean, me, you, in the chat, we can all bitch and moan. Yeah, you're on the fucking pitch, mate. Support your teammates. What's he doing swinging his arms around like that? Having a go at people. When you're the one giving it away just as much as anybody else. Got the fucking captain's armband on, mate. Foden. He's got it back, Foden. Coming inside, thinking about the shot. Keeps going, Foden. Switches it. Well played, Savinho. Get that cross right. Shit. Straight into Valverde, mate. He's got to do better. Savinho. How long before Marmouche? I think it's Marmouche time. Or potentially Doku. Ball in from De Bruyne. Absolutely shocking. What a bad corner. What a bad corner that is. There's like no City player underneath it and Courtois just catches it. One thing I will say, even if we lose this game, which I think is starting to look more and more likely the way it's going, we're not getting battered, which was, I think, a lot of City fans' fear today, that we were going to get humiliated. We're definitely not getting humiliated. I hope I can say the same thing after the Bernabeu leg. I really do. He is, Connor, still injured, mate. No, I'm not admitting we're losing. I'm saying it's likely. I'm not saying admitting we're losing. Definitely not admitting we're losing. I think it's likely. Just saying we are going to lose. Why are you fucking watching then? Do you know what I mean? You might as well watch something else. If you already know the outcome, why are you bothering? Bernardo Silva's come out to this right side, cuts one inside to Rico Lewis, who cuts it across, and Haaland just tried to chest it. What's gone on here? The referee's pointed, looks to be pointing at the goal kick spot rather than the penalty spot, but Rico does really well with it, finds a nice little avenue to run into the penalty area and just fires it across at Haaland. And Haaland just like very unorthodox trying to finish there, but I don't think there's any other improvisation from Haaland. He couldn't really do anything else because it's fired at him here and he just tried to chest it goal bound, but the pace on the ball from Rico's cross gave him virtually no chance to pull off that and actually get it right. I don't get this goal kick technique from Real Madrid where they have Tchouaméni to take it, who plays a 2-yard pass to Courtois and then he boots it forward. I don't get the purpose of it. Yeah, but here comes Camavinga down the right-hand side, got Josko to beat. He's taking him way too deep into the penalty area, Josko there. Thought he should have slowed him down a bit more. Ball in the midfield to Kevin De Bruyne is risky, and Haaland's been snapped. Are we going to play on? Are we playing on? Are we playing on, ref? He says it's a free kick, but Kevin De Bruyne. Apex, chill, mate. I'm not depressed, but I hope you cheer up, mate, but don't spam. $18 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Can we salvage a win? From a situation where I wouldn't say we don't deserve it, I feel like we've done all right. I feel like if either side wins this now, I don't think the other side could have too much to complain about. It obviously will depend on the next 18 minutes, which is stating the obvious, but Rico with a heavy touch there, nearly got caught on it by Bellingham, closed him down. Lots of belief in the chat from everybody. No, I think there's still a chance, but I mean, we've had a lot of the ball lately. Ball by De Bruyne, mate. He's got... No one's saying shit about Kevin De Bruyne. No one in the chat. There, Steve, you're saying it. Fucking hell. No one's saying shit about Kevin De Bruyne, man. Like, is it guys just immune to criticism? And I don't want to fucking have a go at him. And I agree, Messi. Yeah, now it's been said. The guy's been fucking poor from the first whistle. One good pass he made in this second half from Kevin De Bruyne. Other than that, it's been nowhere near good enough from the player we hang our hat on. You know, we trust him, man. We have so much dependency on him because if we know what he's capable of. He's an unbelievable player. But today, his radar's broken. I think Savinho's he's done well to win a foul there, a bit of a dive, but it was intelligent play by Savinho. I'm appreciating how hard he's working, but it's just when he gets that ball at his feet, we need to see something better from Savinho. But I really do appreciate how hard he's working because he's everywhere, man. He's been doing so much dirty work down that left-hand side, doing the donkey work. You know, carrying a little bit of Gvardiol's work, and Gvardiol's been brilliant as well. Not that he needs carrying Gvardiol, but he's definitely got some help off Savinho throughout this game. But like I said, give him that ball at his feet. Savinho's got to be a little bit more lively. He's got to be better with the ball into the box. Whereas Kevin De Bruyne, the ball's at his feet, nowhere near good enough. And he's just walking about the pitch, man. He's just what's going on here? Referee stopped. It's been kicking off or something between Asensio and Haaland. Off the ball shenanigans between Haaland and Asensio. I think we can win the game. I don't think we can win the tie. Asensio and Haaland. Asensio was trying to push Haaland then. Haaland was just holding him. Just like, what? And Asensio was like, get off me. It's like pushing a wall. You aren't doing shit against him, mate. I don't know, Devious. I think the substitution with Nathan Ake is baffled me. I would love to know what Pep was thinking. But he's actually moved out of midfield now. Bernardo Silva's playing on the right and Foden's a little bit more central. Which I'm pleased with that because I think Foden's got the legs to do it. But you've got Kovacic and Foden and Rico who's tucking inside a little bit and getting forward. And City are starting to mount some sort of pressure on Real Madrid, or at least getting them on the edge of their box. We're not really creating anything, but we're getting them on the edge of their box at least. And I think we know we've got to take a lead. We need to go there with a lead. Because 1-1 is certainly not a bad result if you could trust them to go away to the Bernabeu. But you just can't trust them at that place, can you? Because I feel like we could get blitzed in 10 minutes at the Bernabeu. It's the sort of place where you go and the game's just taken away from you in the blink of an eye, similar to Anfield. Do you know what I mean? Foden, go on, mate. Onto his left foot. Chops inside, referee! Gives the penalty! Oh! I'm not sure about that, referee. Definitely goes round him. There's a definite foul, but whether it's in the area or not, but he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty to City. He was a bit... Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. Is it even in the penalty area, though? It looks to be on the line. It's a definite foul. He's got it right, the referee. Yeah, it's a foul. That's a pen. Question is it in the penalty area, though? Because it's right on the line if it is. And if you VAR get involved in that and say it's outside, it's dubious, man. Like, you can't really get involved in that because how can you tell if it's on the line or not? Foden's been properly wiped out as well. He's actually injured from the foul. Nice one, Nadir. Nice one. Yeah. He's properly injured here, Foden. It's right on the knee. They hurt, man. They are really bad. Right on the inside of the kneecap. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Knee to knee. That goes right through you. That's awful. Should be impact, though. Shouldn't be a muscle injury. Apparently we're listening to... Well, you guys, if you're listening to the Amazon Prime footage, you'll be listening to Mark Clattenburg. Who is... I've been watching The Gladiators with my son lately. Do you know what he said the other day? That's such a funny sentence Who knows Guy Mowbray? Is the commentator for the Gladiators, Guy Mowbray. My 7-year-old lad said, I'm a big fan of Guy Mowbray. What? You're a 7-year-old who is a big fan of Guy Mowbray. Where did that even come from? Oh, it made me chuckle. I'm a big fan of Guy Mowbray. How are you now? You're a bit in the old commentating scholarship. Right, anyway, penalty. Fuck Guy Mowbray. Sorry, son. And it's going to be Haaland to take it. Come on, City. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. Get some sharing the vibes. Yes! Yes! Big man. Big fucking Erling Haaland makes it 2-1. Manchester City. You gotta have hope, Blues. You gotta have hope. Hope is a dangerous thing to lose. Come on, City! Big celebration for a big bloke with a big tongue piercing. Gundogan coming on. Who for? Who for? Look at his face. Look at Haaland's face. Look at it. You just keep him out now. This is the thing. Great tackle by John Stones. Fantastic defensive tackle there on the outside. Ceballos off. Modric on. Wind him up. There've been no yellow cards, has there? Anyone get booked for that? Who was it who fouled him? Was it Ceballos? He's not one on the. He's not at risk anyway. Oh, fuck off. My TV's just frozen. Don't give me that shit. Fucking hell. Keep me up to the date. Amazon Prime. Sorry, we didn't find any results. Fuck off. Amazon Prime. That's what I'm looking for. Shitting hell. What's going on? My fucking Sky's broke. Can't even watch the fucking game. Fuck you, Amazon Prime. Fuck you, man. Fucking bullshit smiling blue thing looking back at me. Fuck you. Fuck you, Amazon. Paying for this shit. Fuck you, Bezos, man, you dick. Right, we're back on. And somehow, the game is literally in sync with the time and I've missed nothing. We're back on. Fucking Amazon. Really, that's pissed me off more than anything else in this game, that has. Kovacic, man on. Well done, well done, well done. Lovely, lovely. Don't lose it, well done. It's always something. Every stream, something breaks. What's going on there? What's the foul on there? Camavinga's down. Could do with him getting... Oh, it's Marmouche and Gundogan coming on. Bold from Pep Guardiola. 17 off. Sorry, 26 off. So that's Savinho and De Bruyne. Unbelievable. Guys, smash those likes up. We've done really well there to get to 500, but we got 1.2 watching. Big up to everyone tuning in, by the way. Massive love to all of you. I'm pleased in some aspects of his game, Big M. I'm pleased in certain areas. I feel like he could have just been a little bit better, a bit more dangerous in the final third. Other than that, I think his positioning's been good. His work rate in particular, mate. I'm a huge admirer of someone who's going to work like that for us. You've got to do the same, Marmoush, mate. You've got to do exactly the same now, and even more so. I would argue at 2-1, I would leave Savinho on now because we're winning the game. You're bringing on Marmoush, who is not exactly known for his work rate, but he needs to. You need to be sprinting. Looks like Dortmund are knocking out Sporting Lisbon, who are 3-0 up away at Sporting as well in the playoff phases. Juventus 2-1 up against PSV. Ball long here to Bellingham to win. He's going to win it. Rico's don't commit. Vinicius Junior's picked it up. 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Rico's out. A big tackle from Rico Lewis on Vinicius Junior. Celebrated behind him by Ruben Diaz. Wipe the smiles off Mbappe and Vinicius Junior's faces, but they could be doing the same to us in a minute. Oh, God. Oh, no. Down the line. Marmoush, hold him up. Don't foul. Josko, close him. Valverde. Back to Tchouaméni. Whips it deep. Edison, that's yours. Edison takes it calmly. See, why haven't we got the attitude like the rest of the shithouse footballers in the world? You know, every goalkeeper we go up against would catch that and fall to the ground. Every single one of them. We're winning the game. Just fall to the ground and just waste 10 seconds, 15 seconds. It's valuable time at this stage of the game. Just drop. We need to see a little bit of Pickford. Or Keeley. From Leighton Orient. We've given it away in midfield here. What are we doing? Brahim Diaz he's down the line to Vinicius Junior. It's saved by Edison. It's going to be on the rebound. It's fucking 2-2. Fucking about with it in midfield again, man. And it's fucking Brahim Diaz who's come back to fucking haunt us, man. Fuck's sake, man. Pissing about with it in midfield. Fucking hell. Played well today, man. We've done all right. We've done more than okay today. But you're your own worst enemies, Manchester City. You really are in that midfield, man. Fucking disaster in midfield again. Unbelievable. It was Edison. It was Edison. I didn't see what happened. Edison fucking about with it. Edison with a shite ball out. Fucking Edison. That's what his game's all about, man. His fucking distribution. And he's just fucking booted it straight at a Real Madrid player and they come up the other end and fucking 2-2. You just can't trust this lot, can you? It's always, always, always a mistake. It's never a well-deserved goal. It's always a mistake. We have to give them goals. Why? Fuck, man. I can't get over it. Every game, it's a mistake. Even Leighton Orient, even people are talking about it saying like, oh, what a goal that was, scoring from the distance. Yeah, brilliant. Good effort, hit the bar. But Nico Gonzalez getting caught on the ball. It shouldn't have happened. Dilly-dallying on it. Edison then, mistake. How many times? It's crazy. Akanji. Arsenal, 1-0 down. Boom. Ball in from Foden. Josko Gvardiol against Feyenoord. I mean, get the list out. We'll be here all day listing mistakes. Do you know what should have happened before? Edison should have dropped to the ground, taken the sting out of the game. Rather, instead of doing that, what did he do? He catched the ball and shot. I'm gonna fucking boot it. I'm gonna try and play quick. You know, Show some fucking intelligence, man. It's 2-1. We're winning the game. There's minutes remaining. Show some fucking IQ. Instead, nah, mate. Well, let's go and get a third, mate. Boots the ball straight at... Who was it? He booted it at Real Madrid, at fucking Bellingham or someone. I don't know. I didn't even see it because it was in the middle of a replay and all of a sudden Real Madrid just had the ball in midfield and John Stones is now giving it away. They're going to go and win the game here. They're going to go and win the game. Bernardo Silva's just fouled someone. What? I don't know what the referee's thinking there. I don't know what the referee's thinking there. That's 100% foul. But John Stones is now joining the fucking circus. He's had a great game, John Stones. What's he doing with that pass there? What is he playing at? Why can't we just be fucking... It's not... I'm not asking for perfection either. It's just don't be a fucking moron. Crazy how fucking... I don't know, man. I don't know. The big beard... Yeah, I think I would. I think you're absolutely right. It just doesn't feel the right way to... talk about it now because it's like we've been in the lead twice and their equaliser for the first goal was a very lucky goal, came from a Bernardo Silva foul that should never have been sticking his leg out, again avoidable. The goal had a big element of luck. I don't know too much about the Bernardo Silva foul, but still. And that one from Ederson, he's just killed us, man. He's killed us, and he's had a good game. Ederson before that has been good. He's been very good. Gundogan to the byline. Go on, Bernardo Silva. That's going to be a foul. Camavinga plays on anyway. Strong, isn't he, Camavinga? He's a good player, Camavinga. Very good player. And Gvardiol, who's been superb in this game. Absolutely sensational. Josko. That was a foul on Bellingham. I got away with that. I don't think, but how is that not a foul on Bellingham from Bernardo Silva? I don't know what the fuck the referee saw there. Bellingham's face at the end was just like, what? And I agree, mate. It was 100% a foul. 3 minutes of injury time. One of them's nearly been played. Mbappe's coming off. That goal, I'm looking at it, the absolute shinner of Mbappe to score that goal like that. I'm sure who scored a similar goal like that? I'm sure we've seen a City player score a similar goal in that same net at the Etihad. Who was it? Was it De Bruyne? But it was like, yeah, it was De Bruyne where he sort of like, he was coming over his right shoulder similar, but he was outside the penalty area and he sliced it. He got a much cleaner connection than that though. Oh, Rico's committed. Vinicius Junior's out. And Ederson, it's Jude Bellingham and he's made it 3-2. I can't believe this shit that I'm watching, man. I can't believe this shit I'm watching. The absolute fucking moronic defending at the back there. It's a fucking laughing stock. It really is, man. It really is. You're a fucking shambles at the back. You really are. Rico Lewis, Ederson coming out in no man's land. I mean, take your pick. The amount of errors is astounding from this Manchester City side. Once again, just making sure we lose the game. Making sure ourselves. Real Madrid, what have they done this game really to actually warrant scoring the goals that they've scored? Rico Lewis, mate, you've got to clear your lines there. Kovacic gets the ball to him. There's enough for Rico Lewis to get on the end of it. Commit, Rico. Go to it there. Why are you taking so long to go to that? And then Ederson comes out of his goal. And even Vinicius Junior, who's going for goal, gets it wrong. Ends up becoming an assist for Vinicius Junior. And even that's like a bit of luck from Real Madrid. But, I mean, they don't even need the luck because we're making sure they get it. A tiny amount on Kovacic, man. A tiny. I mean, come on. Rico's got to come flying out to that. He's got to make sure. He just stood there and waited for it, mate. Just fucking throw your head at it. Because then you win the free kick. You win a free kick then. If he goes into you and Vinicius Junior kicks you in the head, tough shit. Take one to the fucking dome and move on. Game over. Lost the fucking game. Absolute shite. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable what we're witnessing at this football club this season. It's just another game of exactly what we've seen all season. Just a catastrophic amount of errors. Erling Haaland, mate, he's done everything he can in this game, and he's obviously buried a penalty, took it nicely, scored a lovely goal. Josko Gvardiol was brilliant in this game. I thought John Stones, apart from that one error that actually led to nothing, thankfully, was brilliant in this game. I thought Savinho's work rate was really good. I thought Bernardo Silva just seemed like a passenger throughout the whole game. Made a mistake with the free kick. I don't think Bernardo Silva was the right selection for this game. We got unlucky with their first goal. I think we got unlucky with injuries. But there's nothing to do with luck. When you make the mistakes that you make like that, there's no luck there. That's just sheer moronic decisions. Just absolute stupid decisions in vital moments of the game. We are still in it, thankfully, but the chances now are incredibly slim. They're celebrating like they've knocked us out, so you hope they have that knocked out of them a bit. But all the players going over to Ederson to have a word with him, because, I mean, he is single-handedly almost handed Real Madrid their involvement in the next phases of the Champions League, Ederson. And, I mean, people know I've been a bit of an Ortega fan on this channel, and I still love Ederson to bits. I'm sorry, mate, but he's had a fantastic game before that, but you've ruined the game. There's no point talking about the brilliant saves anymore because you've literally cost us the game eventually. You've cost us the game in the end. As much as you saved us in moments of the game, you've eventually ruined the game for us. So that's 90 minutes of football, mate. You can't be perfect for 89 and fucking stupid for 1. You can't do that at this level. It needs to be 90. It's got to be 90. 93 in this case. You can't make mistakes at this level like that. Where are the Real Madrid mistakes at the back? How many mistakes did you see from Real Madrid? The penalty, arguably. And even then it was like, yeah, it was a stupid decision to go flying into Phil Foden. I mean, even that, is that really anything near the level of mistakes that we're making? You know what I mean? Like, just have the ball and have an attack, have a free attack. We're 2-1 up. Here you go. Have the ball. Have another attack. Have another go at us. Do Real Madrid make those mistakes? No, they fucking don't. Of course they fucking don't. What are we doing at the back, man? It's a mental thing. They're absolute fucking head loss. It's like nothing I've seen before. And it's consistent throughout the season to see it. Crazy. It really is, Ritish. It exactly is. It's exactly that. Devastating to lose in that manner. Devastating. And there's so many players and so much overall quality from certain players that I think were good today. I think there was a good first half in particular. I thought there was a very good team ethic throughout the whole team. There was just a little bit, yeah. I mean, you're going to expect Real Madrid to create chances. Come on. We can't expect Real Madrid to not get chances. When we played Leyton Orient, we conceded way too many chances because that's fucking Charlie Kelman. Yeah, who the fuck is Charlie Kelman? And why the fuck is he getting as many chances for Leyton Orient against Manchester City? Yeah, that's a problem. But when Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo are getting those chances, you can kind of go, you understand it, because they're class acts. They're very, very dangerous players that are going to get chances against any defence in the world. It's going to happen no matter how good you are at defending. And in the first half, we created some moments where we needed to defend. Nathan Ake clearing off the line. Akanji with some good moments in one-on-one situations against Vinicius Jr. where he did well to the point where he ended up taking out his groin. And he still got beat, didn't he? Even though Akanji was playing brilliant, he got beat and whipped it onto the bar. You know, sometimes you just can't defend against certain players in the world. Real Madrid have 3 of them at least, you know, up front for them. They're very difficult players to contain. You expect them to do what they did. But we were having our day. It was their day. They were hitting them over the bar, and clearing off the line. It was our day. So all you need to do, Manchester City, is don't make any mistakes. Don't make any more mistakes, and away we go. You know, because they're not having their day. It needed them to get a massive slice of luck for them to even get back in the game. And then you had the mental capacity to go and get yourself back into the game, Manchester City, and put yourself in a 2-1 situation. To draw the game would have been bad enough. It would have been bad enough, and it would have been a catastrophe to draw the game. To lose it with 5 minutes to go when you're 2-1 up. Fuck off. Fuck off, man. Absolute fucking shit. Jokers. I'm gutted with that. Gutted. Appreciate the super chat, mate. I don't think he's wank, but he's struggled in this game, man. Just devastating result. Devastating. We really did, Phil. I'm twitching, man. My leg's twitching. I'm literally twitching. Right, so we get knocked out of the Champions League. I don't think anyone's surprised. The reason why I'm so annoyed is again, I don't know how many times I've said this season, this sentence. It's not the fact that we've lost, it's the manner of the loss. It's the way we lose that kills me. Because you don't mind. If Mbappe smacks one, top corner, 25 yards out, bang, top corner, you go, oh well, it's Mbappe, he's done really well. Vinicius Jr. skins a couple of players, pops it into the bottom corner, okay, can't really complain. They're quality players. They do that. That's what they do to teams. They hurt teams. They'll do that at their place. They'll do that at the Bernabeu. They'll kill us at the Bernabeu with some of the talent that they've got. And the Bernabeu atmosphere behind them. But we were in the lead again. United, 2-1 up. Well, 1-0 up, we lose 2-1 with minutes to go. Feyenoord, 15 minutes to go, 3-0 up. Two-1 up, Real Madrid, 5 minutes to go. Ederson, catch the ball, fall to the ground. Instead, let's kick it out. Let's try. Where is the thinking there? Where can someone explain to me how that hasn't even entered the brain of Ederson to just think about it, mate? It's Real Madrid. We're 2-1 up. We've been having a rough season. It's been a shit show of a season. Just drop. Waste 15 seconds, send everyone forward and go long to Erling Haaland. He was winning all his aerial duels. Just go long to him. Instead, he tries some bullshit pass that's looking for fucking Rico Lewis in the air. He tries to fucking volley it and gets it all wrong with a... I am so lost. I'm so lost with what to say. I really am. It wasn't lasting long though, Nick, was it? Let's be honest, because it was 2025. Are you talking about the Champions League? Are you talking about the Champions League? I was thinking about 2025. Because in 2025, our home record against all teams, we've won every game. And in 2025, and we won them. We scored 3 in all of them as well. West Ham, Chelsea, Salford. It was 8. I'm sure there was another one in there as well. But still. I mean, I don't like thinking like that, John. I don't like thinking like that. But there's part of me, a little bit of me, is thinking like, FA Cup. FA Cup. Win the FA Cup. Do you know what would be a dream season? Would be... Not dream, but from this point, it would be considered a dream. Winning the FA Cup, Arsenal win nothing. Liverpool are going to win the league. I think we have to accept that. Liverpool win the league, which makes Arsenal not win the league when they're the team that were destined to win the league. Manchester City have to falter. And then they win. If we do, Arsenal are guaranteed to win the league. Well, Liverpool step in and completely take their spot. Still not over, though, that league title race, is it? So, I, as much as I hate Liverpool, I would rather them win the league. We win the FA Cup, and no English side wins the the Champions League. Talk about passing the buck and getting a bit bitter at the end of a game, just preying on other teams' failures so you can start calling your own season a success. But we win an FA Cup, and we can call it a success, certainly from this point. But, I mean, can you trust them? Do you think if we get drawn in the semi-final against Newcastle, do you think we beat Newcastle? Villa? Other than United as well. You've got United to worry about. Imagine a Manchester derby FA Cup final again. Wouldn't that be 3 in a row? That'd be weird, that, wouldn't it? That'd be weird. What is Edison doing there? Causing chaos, man. What is he doing? They're showing the goal again. There was a lot of football that took place after it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. I don't want to watch it anymore, to be honest. I don't want to watch it. It's fucking grim. You're 100% Douglas. It's killing me, man. He's not at fault. The pass was there from him. The pass from Kovacic was... It put Rico Lewis in a decision that was very easy to make. Right, okay. The ball's a bit loopy, okay. Surely, man, I've played enough football. I've not played at the professional level, so let's not get carried away. But Rico, mate, you've got to fly into that ball, man. Just fucking through it. Head it, anything. Because if Vinicius is going to come in with his foot, he's going to hit you in the head. And you're going to win a free kick. Other than that, just get your foot, just charge at it, just boot it in the air, just get it away from that situation. Kovacic's ball to him was enough for Rico. There was enough there for him to actually do something with it. Big up, Captain Kringles, mate. Hope you're good. Let's hope for a football miracle on Bernabeu. Yeah, I'm not giving up on this tie. We're 1-0 down. It's 3-2. It's not over. But I think the realism in me is like, yeah, we're going to have to, it's going to be a miracle to go there and beat them. But we've gone there and beaten them before, but it was a very, very different Manchester City side that did that. Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks, mate. Never, mate. Never give up. Never, 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 never. Not going to happen. I think there's realism. You've got to be real. I wanted my drink of water there, but I threw it away like a fucking child. It's probably leaking everywhere now. Rico backed away. They've just shown the pass. I'm sorry, but Rico takes a step back. That's Amazon, isn't it? Of course it doesn't rewind properly. Oh, great. It's frozen, has it? Oh, well done. Fucking Amazon. Fucking bag of shit. Anyway, I saw it. Kovacic's ball to him was enough there. Rico actually takes a step back away from the ball. You can't do that. He's got to recognise it. He's got to pick up the flight, the trajectory of that ball. He's got to pick it up earlier. I'm looking now. They've rewound it. It's back. Here we go. So Bellingham flicks it on. Kovacic nods it back, and Rico's backing away. He's backing away from it. Go to it, mate. What do you fucking think's gonna happen? Why is he backing away from it? Showing it again. Rico backs away. He's backing away. He's backing away. You're inviting Vinicius Jr. on you, and then Edison comes flying out of his goal. That ball was bouncing. You made his mind up for him. With the ball bouncing like that, you stay in your 6-yard box. There, Edison. Vinicius Jr.'s got an awkward one-on-one because he's either got to volley it like that and get over it while sprinting at full speed with Ruben Diaz breathing down his neck. But the decision became easy. Once Edison comes out, it's like, oh, brilliant, you're coming out. I'll just side foot this. I'll take it into my stride and just use the fact that the ball's in the air already against you and just loop it over your head. Whereas if Edison stays where he is, doesn't have that as an option. Doesn't have that as an option. He's got to try and volley it or wait for that ball to come lower, which gives Ruben Diaz more time to get back. 2 mistakes. Rico and Edison. I'm blaming it on Kovacic. It is... no. Kovacic should have started this game as well, for me. And can we talk about Kevin De Bruyne? Because he was fucking dire. Dire today. Offered absolutely nothing. Nothing today. Come on, man. But I accidentally clicked on that and now I've read it. That's a silly thing to say, isn't it? It's a silly thing to say. I agree, man. I think Pep's got to take some responsibility. It's not perfect. Pep's not had a good season. He's not. He's already admitted that he's made mistakes, Pep Guardiola. I mean, fuck me, God, Jesus Christ, what are we expecting from Pep Guardiola? He's just won 4 Premier League titles in a row. He's not going to win it every year. So is that what we do? We give it to the manager who wins it, and then he can keep his job. Is it winner stays on? Is that what we're doing? Winner stays on in football. It's kind of what it is for a lot of football clubs, but not this football club. This whole winner stays on attitude is bollocks, mate. You know what I mean? He's won 4 in a row, right? You can keep your job. You won it again, right? You can keep your job. 3 in a row, keep your job, mate. Treble, yeah, keep your job, mate. 4 in a row, yeah, keep it, mate. Right, we're not winning it this year. Sack him! Fucking what? Fucking what? Yeah. Transfers, situations with injuries. It's just been a shit season. To take Pep Guardiola out of the football club for this season would be the most self-destructive move you could possibly make. And thank God those of you who are saying Pep out are nowhere near capable of making that decision. You have no influence on Khaldoon Mubarak, and thank the fucking Lord that you do not have any responsibility in the major decisions that get made in this football club. Thank God for that. Take care, Blues. I'll see you in the next one.